time bomb. Always seem to get the time wrong. Time wrong, I blow up and then they're all gone, all gone. So sick of saying hold on, hold on. A broken state, shaking the ground beneath, running from everything, seems to be the path I lead. And now I'm beating on the floor, wondering why I feel like a ticking time bomb. Time bomb, always seem to get the time wrong. Time wrong, I blow up and then they're all gone, all gone. So sick of saying hold on, hold on. I took a shot on hoping I'd never change. I wonder why I'm always broken. Stuck in time just like I'm frozen, frozen. Now I'm slowly thinking, a product of overthinking again. Hold it in and change my breathing. Settle down and stop repeating amends. I feel like a ticking time bomb. Time bomb, always seem to get the time wrong. Time wrong, I blow up and then they're all gone, all gone. So sick of saying hold on, hold on. I feel like a ticking time bomb.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a quarter-final match in the League Cup. City versus Brentford tonight. Lots of rotation for City, as you would expect. Brentford also with a fair amount of rotation. They are not playing their strongest players necessarily. Tonight, they do have a must-win game on the weekend away against Wolves. They are currently in a sort of in a relegation battle this season, so that is a must-win for them. So I suppose it does make sense. We'll get into the lineups momentarily, but yeah, we potentially, well, I think it was actually you guys who suggested that could it be a false nine Shirky situation, and that may well be the case. As you're coming into the stream, leave a like on the video because it's free and it helps support the channel. If you want to directly support the channel, hey, click the link in the pinned comment or click the join button to become an ultra, a member of the Ultras Club and a channel member for exclusive videos and lots of other live content. Join button or link in the pinned comment. How is everyone doing tonight, though? Welcome, welcome one and all. Football shows watching from Botswana, big up. Watching from Canada, lovely stuff. Hello, Yash. Good evening to you, Louise. No, Makeda, yeah, there was a lot of wishful thinking, I think, with the amount of academy players that would be involved, and we did call it with the amount. It would just be Mukasa who would be the non-senior player starting, because it is a quarter-final at the end of the day, and we didn't even make that many debutants for like the Huddersfield game, so unlikely we were going to be doing that for the quarter-final. How are you doing, Spartacus? Yeah, Lewis, absolutely. Lots of rotation for both sides. Buffon to get game time. He's on the bench. We shall see. I reckon they could feel a team of me. He's amazing. Nikaji's going to die soon. Savio to Cook, says Theo, and I hope so. 3-1 win, says Kedrick. I hope so. If our City had to get him at Girona to help him get used to the European game, that's a good idea, perhaps. We don't talk about what happened last night on the Twitch stream. We don't talk about what happened. I had a chance to win the title and I absolutely bottled it, basically. Third season is the charm. Yes, third season is the charm. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, sure. Keyball. Heard about Echeverry. He needs to go to Girona, doesn't he? Silly little boy. Hello, Tofu. I believe he's talking about Mifuni. They'll have so strong to win and break their defense. Well, on that, let's move on to the lineup, shall we? Let's move on to that. Chill, true citizen, chill on me. So, I don't know exactly how City are going to set up, but I've just shoved in all the players who are starting. Brentford, again, they have rotated a little bit. They still have a good amount of threat there, but this looks very defensive.
We do talk about it. YouTube has to know. You bottled it harder than Jimmy Savile walking past an infant school.
Thanks for that, Jack. It's a very defensive side from them today. It looks like it's going to be back five at a very industrious midfield. There's no Thiago starting. He's not even on the bench. I don't know if he's picked up an injury or if he's just unavailable. Oh, sorry, Spartacus. I thought you talked about Mifuni going to on loan to Girona or something. So it's going to be very defensive from them. We would suppose. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I'm going to assume because Sharda, I believe that's how it's pronounced. He has played in the front too. I don't know if Damsgaard has for them this season. I know Sharda has. He's either played like left wing or left striker, like left forward, whatever. So I'm going to guess it's going to be something like this. That's what I would guess. So for City, they have gone for Kusanov Ake, which is interesting. I didn't think that we'd be changing both Diaz and Gvardio. I like that, by the way. I do like that they have been given a rest. It's a risk, of course, and I do want us to win this game, but it's a great opportunity for Ake, who is the captain, and Kusanov, of course. O'Reilly's getting no rest, so he is starting. It looks like he's going to be in at left back. Rico Lewis, unfortunately, is not going to have a time to shine in midfield today. He has gone to right back, so Nunes at least has been relegated, I suppose. Has been rested, sorry. I think I said relegated there. Has been rested. And yeah, it is. It's Nico, Rico. It's all the rhyming names all the time. And on that's perhaps the biggest point of contention with this side. Nico is starting again. Now, sorry, what's that, Ultimate? The only one that YouTube is funny with, Ultimate, is the Rafa one. That's why, like, when it happens, I sometimes speak over it, because if I do, sometimes YouTube's copyright detectors doesn't pick it up. It's fine with every other one. It's just that one. Now Stones is fine nowadays because I sped it up. Yes, so Nico's starting. That's the only one where it's like, oh, could we have given him a rest? And perhaps this would have been a game to do so, but then you are obviously playing a far weaker midfield. You'd have to play Reinders in defensive midfield, and then it's not ideal because of how many injuries we do have to our central midfield. It's not a good time there. So it's a very strong midfield because it's got Nico and Reinders in it. Now, I don't know how the rest of the midfield is going to orientate itself. It could well be Shirky where Mukasa is, because Shirky played there against Spurs, certainly to start with anyway. Or it may just be what I've got on the screen now, where it's Shirky as the false nine. I don't know, though. I think that Shirky and Mukasa could probably be interchanged. It may well even be, perhaps slightly less likely, it may well even be Bob false nine and Shirky out at right wing instead. Unsure, but Mukasa is technically more of an 8/10, so it's not necessarily an unfamiliar area of the pitch for him. It would be a little bit of a big ask because he's never played there for City yet. He's only started there like a couple of false nine games. So very fantastic opportunity for him if it is Mukasa centrally. And yeah, unfortunately, Musty saying Savio left wing. And as we predicted, you guys know I didn't want to predict Savio left wing and Bob right wing, but if that is if Mukasa and Shirky are playing centrally, generally speaking, then that would mean that it's almost definitely going to be Savio left and Bob right, which is a massive shame because I'm not saying that, because Savio can play, and I feel like I do need to sometimes reiterate this because everyone knows that my preferred option for Savio is to play right wing, but the idea that he can't play left wing at all is false. The idea that he can't succeed there is false. There's no doubt he is better at right wing, but he can still play at left wing, even though it's clearly not his best position. But what is Savio's, like, key asset / trait as a left winger? He's a bit of a one-trick pony out of the left wing. And what is his trick? It is taking his man down the outside to the byline and then crossing it in, preferably like far post. That's what Savio tends to do. Now, that doesn't really help when you don't have any aerial presence. And that's it, Fenway, exactly. Yeah, Savio can play left wing if he can hit cross into Haaland, but that's it. And notice the lack of a big 6'5" Norwegian here. Mukasa's he's not a shorts player, in fairness, if he does play up there, but I just don't know if it's the correct environment for Savio to thrive in this game. I'm not saying he can't have a good game. I'm not saying he won't have a good game, but I am just saying that it's not necessarily an easy thing for Savio today. I feel like Mukasa must be like 6 foot or over. He looks very tall. Yeah, a Coyote, is that how it's pronounced? He was really good against us, so he's a potential option for City. So we're just looking at I was at the Etihad that day when Brentford beat us. It was 2-1. It could have been 3-1 right at the end. Yeah, we did a 98th minute loss, and that was just before the World Cup as well. That was bad vibes. To Ivan Toney absolutely shafted Akanji that day. It was only 5'11". To be fair, he's a tall 5 foot. Yeah, Foden's goal was very nice. And Foden always scores against Brentford. That's a good thing, I suppose, about this side. There is no Foden starting. There is no Haaland starting. There's no Nunes starting. So a lot of players, and there's no Gvardio Diaz starting. So these players are getting a rest, which is nice. They're not actually having to start, which is brilliant. Yeah, so it's players you'd want to rest. Gvardio, Nunes, Diaz, Bernardo, Foden, Haaland. That's really good. That is really good that they are being given a rest. Of course, we'll have to see if we actually end up winning. But it's a good amount of... Is it 7 changes, I think? Something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Because Bob has played left wing as well, hasn't he, for City? So maybe it will be Bob left and then Savio right. Not sure. But either way, this is a team. I don't think we can use like, oh, we rotated as an excuse, because we're at home and Brentford have also rotated. Now, maybe not as much as we have, perhaps. I don't know, but like, do you know what I mean? Brentford have also rotated. It's not like they're playing their absolute best first team. They're not playing their leading goal scorer isn't even on the bench. So it's a thing. This is a game that we can absolutely win. If they're setting up it in a back 5 with that industrious midfield 3, then we're going to be very reliant on Shirky, of course, for this game. It would be wonderful if we could get like Savio a goal, maybe like Reinders a goal involvement, Mukasa somehow. But actually, Bob probably needs it more so than anyone else also. So hopefully Bob and Savio can get on the score sheet or get a goal contribution in some way. But we shall see. There's no FM, mate, because it's City versus Brentford. Come on now. Yeah, I'm not even going to try it. Valdemarson, I lied, I am going to try. Valdemarson looks like that's how I say his name. If Marmoush leaves, I wanted to make a run at Sorloth as a Haaland backup, says Fenway. Didn't we go in a sane home game run after that Brentford game? That sounds about right, yeah. I want Savio to do good, don't we all? He had 2 great cameos. If he impresses today, he should... I mean, I'd love him to start against West Ham regardless, preferably in his best position, but, you know. Brentford lost 2 of their first choice fullbacks to AFCON. Yep, that's big as well. That is big. The front 3 of ours doesn't scream goals, so I feel like we'll need Shirky or Reinders to get a goal. It's a very good point. Yeah, if we just have one more look at it. Yeah, our 2 main goal scorers are not here. They're not here. Yeah, there's no Foden, who's our second highest goal scorer. There's no Haaland, who's obviously our highest goal scorer. Shirky can score goals. Bob hasn't yet scored a goal. Savio has scored in this competition, but we all know that he's not really much of a goal scorer. Reinders is a shooter. I don't know enough about Mukasa to know whether he is a shooter, in all honesty. But outside of like a set piece, and we don't even have Gavardi on the pitch right now. Tony, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous. Hardcore Ultra. Big W's for Tony for supporting the channel at the highest level. That means you get verbal shout-outs in all my videos, Tony. Thank you so much for that. Enjoy your exclusive videos as well. Enjoy your live stream perks, and you get a random footballer, and that is Daily Blind. So big up to you. Ake is good at attacking set pieces. Yes, you're not wrong. Thank you so much, Tony, again, genuinely. Nice profile picture, by the way. Love that. Love that from you, matey. Yes, Ake could be a threat from a set piece. O'Reilly as well, in fairness. But not really Trafford. Not necessarily Lewis. Not really Nico. I don't know, but I guess not Mukasa. We know not Bob. We know not Savio. Shirky a little bit. Reinders more so. So you'd say that based on what we know the players to be, Reinders is the main goal threat because he's the one we are like, yeah, he's got a track record of scoring a good amount of goals. So we shall see what we see. Not really Trafford, shut up. So we shall see what we see. We shall see what we see, absolutely. Jobs on the line. We're going to win the title, don't you worry about it. Thank you very much, Uncle Sans. That's very kind of you. Savio hat-trick today, don't judge me. I love the confidence. Love it. Let's have it. Let's have it. See, big up to you, Tony, genuinely. Is that Jack Grealish, by the way? I thought it was Kevin for a second. Yeah, there he is. I keep all of these, by the way. Welcome to the Ultras Club, my mates. Welcome to the Ultras Club. You won't be on, like, the Hall of Fame now. In fact, let me just, like... I'm just going to pop that up just so you guys can see what it looks like. You won't be on there now, but you will be on the next update. Sorry, let me just listen to Guardiola now. He says, can you go for this game with the team you set up? Many competitions. He's happy they can play. I have a regret as manager because some players can't play. Oh, that was an interesting thing. He just said that the players that aren't in... Sorry, that's it for Pep. He was just saying that the players that haven't really been improving haven't been playing, essentially. So basically alluding to you need to prove yourself, I suppose. So there we go. Big up to... So yes, you'll be here, Tony. You'll be in the Hardcore Ultra section in the gold. Big up to you, mate. I mentioned him from the set piece, in fairness. Manifesting a Bob Brace. I can't do impressions. You don't like to touch balls? So I love it. So come. No, the stream's not ending. I said I'm just putting it on the screen because I wanted to show Tony that this is what he'll be in. Gosh. What is wrong with you swines? What we're saying. Yeah, Gray. Big up to Gray on the bench. Biggest goal threats out left. Thoughts about Semenyo coming to... Oh, we did the whole stream about that. It's not a Rodrigo 2.0 for me. No, for me, the Rodrigo signing made very little sense. The Semenyo signing, I think, does make a lot more sense. You see, I don't just hate players for the sake of hating them, even though I don't hate Rodrigo, but like people thought that I was just against signing a player generally. Like, no, if there's sense to it, then I can see the sense. Like, I take every player as they come. A double false nine situation. Interesting. Tony says subscribe for quite a while. Love that from you, Tony. Thank you so much for making the leap and joining the Ultras Club. We're on the road to 100 supporters of the channel, guys. We're also on the road to a third of the subscriber target of a third of 100k. We can win the league this season, says Demario. I agree. I think we can. Yeah, essentially, that's crazy from him. 40. Yeah, get your score predictions in. What we're saying? I'm going to go for a cheeky little 2-1. I'm going to go for a cheeky little 2-1. Damn, Kazoo. That's crazy. What a little bastard you are. We shall see, Victor. We shall see. I don't think we've played 4-2-3-1 once this entire season. And I don't know if Pep... I literally can't remember the last time Pep even played that direct setup. So we shall see what we see. Force Nova playing Nico. It's a shame that it sort of has to happen, but we don't really have any other options right now. Like, Reinders is the other option, but he was played against Villa and we didn't have a good time. He was always going to fail against Villa, and we've got bloody Morgan, Rogers and McGinn. No Nana. He was never going to do well there, in fairness. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things. The quicker Rodri comes back, the better. Hopefully he can get like a fresh pair of legs for Christmas as well, just in case he needs to swap those out, get a fresh battery in. Well, Nicochi, you are cook, says Punit. Damn, Spartacus, that's crazy. Shirky false 9, perhaps, I'm not sure. Do we need the banana today? If we do need it, tough luck, because that banana is reserved for, I feel like, when we need it, and we shouldn't need it today, and I can't waste its juice for a League Cup quarter-final game. Maybe a League Cup final, but no sooner than that. No sooner than that. 15-0 is brilliant. 1-1. It's a good point, Ninja. 1-0 City because they're playing defensive. 2-1 City, says Clutch. What goalkeepers are staying at City? I think Trafford will be gone next season. We will, says Citizen Nation. I love the confidence. Nico needs a rest, but there is no option. Exactly, Bucks basis, yeah. It's good to have a chat about what it could be, but it's always tricky, isn't it? 3-1 says Pixel. I don't think O'Reilly... I believe O'Reilly was an attacking midfielder in the academy, I'm pretty sure. They're going to be playing very defensive today, matey. Banana more overplayed than 2021 Petri. Can we just give Rodgers and Calvin Phillips body parts, perhaps? Yes. My prediction, 2-1 City. 2-1 City. Stronger team than expected, says Evil Cat Lords. That's why we are the team we are. Serial winner. Hopefully we can get over the line tonight. 2-1 City, 3-1 City. If we lose, I'm not getting the banana for this. And no rest for Nico G. Sarthak. He is starting. He's an attacking midfielder on FIFA. That's interesting. 6-2 City. Shirky brace. Savio hat-trick and Casa goal. Sorry. Your favourite player of all time joins Girona. What? Are you referring to, like, Kolarov? What? Isn't he retired? Oh, Unahi. Big up. What? That's my boy. What the hell? This is my moderator. This is a moderator who also supports me financially, and this is what he's calling me. What is going on in this world of chaos? 2-1 win, but we're gonna go a goal down. What an L. I'm doing very well, mate. I'm doing very well. I've had a good chilled out day today. Did some stream prep and whatnot. Went to the gym. Did lots of Christmas prep today. Wrapped all the presents I currently possess. I've still got some on the way which have been purchased, but they will be here by the end of this week. And yeah. So how are you guys doing with your Christmas prep? How are you all doing? Are you in a good position? As I say, I've bought everything. I'm I've wrapped everything now. I need to get some cards at some point. I need to pop into Card Factory and get some cards. But here's the question. What's going to be better? A defensive midfielder from the academy or Reinders there? As much as like we might not be happy with the idea of Reinders being there, if we're being honest with ourselves, I think the answer's Reinders, in fairness. Is Yokeres good on FIFA? Yeah, that's wild. That's very unbelievable. Very unbelievable. Yeah, I know, because I'm having a... Yeah, you can. Yeah, ban him immediately. Ban him immediately, little swine. I'll never forget Kazoo. He's like number 2 or 3 in the shoe size list. Why do I think he'll leave? Because he's not going to get any game time. Not in the Premier League, anyway. No worries at all. Yeah, big up to Death Note. Would recommend reading that manga / watching that anime. Yeah, same. Well, that is the official ending, because that was the original one. Why can't we do a double of Reinders and Rico instead of playing Nico? It works on my career mode. I love that last line. I've ever thought about being a football manager. I'm not intelligent enough to do that. And even if I were, I wouldn't have the time to do that and this. But the main one is the first one. I'm not good enough for that. 2-1 to us, that's what I reckon. Yes, Bert. That's why I'm very grateful to my beautiful paid supporters, such as Tony. I just nearly poked myself in the eye then, goodness me. That's why I'm so grateful, because you guys, people like this who help support directly, make this an actual reality. They allow content to continue being pumped, so thank you guys so much. Pumped. Don't think so. I don't think so, because it looks like we're after a midfielder who is going to be pricey. So we're going to wait for the summer. Peroni. Didn't we sell Peroni? I thought we sold him. I might be wrong there, but he's like not coming back either way, is he? We're a mixed household that does Christmas, Hanukkah, and my soon-to-be 6-year-old's birthday in the middle. That's beautiful stuff. That's beautiful stuff, Fenway. I love that. Is my ideal Bernardo replacement me? That's who. I know he's at Como. I just didn't know whether he... I thought he'd been sold or whether he was still out on loan, but I thought he'd been sold. Peroni would have been useful. You can't... It's tricky. You can't really predict Rodri's injury to immediately go off that, and then Kova to also just be unavailable. So that is a thing. The Kevin Keegan of Cork City. Goddamn Nintendo. That would be interesting, but you've got to think about it from the perspective of, because it's all well and good. I'm sure Anderson would want to leave, but think about it from the perspective of Nottingham Forest, who are potentially in a relegation battle this season. Are they going to sell their best player, arguably, this season in the middle of a relegation battle? It seems unlikely to me. And even if they do, it's going to be in excess of, there's going to be a premium, and it's going to be over 100 million quid. They were wanting like close to 100 for Gibbs White, weren't they, at some point? Weren't they? Was it like 80 million or something ridiculous? And that was like in the summer. They're going to want, and he had a bloody release clause. They're going to want even more for Anderson. Make no mistake about it. Someone asked why I'm not at the Etihad. I'm not on the cup schemes, so I don't go to the Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup games. It's just the 19 Premier League games at home that I go to across the season. It's time to goodbye to Ake and Bob, says Evil Cat Lords. It's a good point. If they go in Jan, this could well be. Brentford seem to enjoy relatively more possession, but chance creation is lacking. I think it'll be more comfortable. So I hope you're right, Tony, matey. I hope you're right. It's on Sky, yes. It's on Sky. I hope so, Sarthak. Fake fan, yeah. 100 big ones. Okay, chill, Jack. Chill. Don't be mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're surely not going to do that. I'm always in the pyramid scheme. I founded that shit. They call me Mr. Pyramid. No, it is ludicrous, Jack. I was more referring to the nickname because I think he's quite good. I think, like, yeah, around 50 to 70 is probably about where he should have reasonably happened. And I'm sure his release clause was 60. So that sounds about right. But then something mental happened and Spurs activated the release clause and Forest were like, no, that's not how this works. When I'm Amish, is at AFCON, matey. Is at AFCON. If Roger comes back, no need for a new centre mid. Otherwise, buy someone new. We will need someone in the summer because Bernardo and probably Kova will be going. I think you need one body to do that. And then it depends on other outgoings. If, like, you know, Rico stays, then you don't need to do it. But if he does leave, then that's a thing. Because you'd have, for, like, the more advanced areas, like the 8, let's say, you've got Nico who can play there, Reinders who can play there, Foden who can play there, let's say Anderson who can play there. And then you got depth in Rico, Lewis, and O'Reilly. So, yeah, that seems good, doesn't it? Right, okay. We're about to kick off. That was from Pokemon, I think. And we've kicked off. Come on now. I'm not going to be distraught if we don't win, because it is the least interesting competition of the season, but I still want to win. It's a quarter-final. You better believe I want that trophy. I know lots of people just seriously don't care about the League Cup, but if I'm in the competition, I want to win it. Yeah? I want to bloody win it. I want the quads to track. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy, lemon peasy. In these early exchanges, it does look like it is Bob and Savio right and left, respectively. I like the colour of the ball today. I've just noticed the yellow and green elements. I do quite like that. We shall see how the attack measures up when we get to that point. All right, just don't lose it there, matey. He lost it there. What an L. League Cup should be scrapped, says Kazoo. I mean, that is what France did, because France used to have the League Cup as well in their country. That doesn't exist anymore. Germany also had a League Cup equivalent. That doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if Spain ever did. I don't know, because France did have 2 domestic cups. Germany did have 2 domestic cups. I don't know if Spain ever did. I don't know if Italy ever did. I feel like they didn't, but I'm not sure. Oh, long throw. Let's clear that, lads. I can't remember why the League Cup came about. Was it because of... Was it because we wanted, like, some clubs to have more money because they weren't all in Europe or something like that? I can't remember. But yeah, as much as I've just said, like, I would like to win the League Cup, I will say, if it disappeared, I'm not going to cry. Yeah, they have the Super Cup, but that's just the Community Shield, isn't it, Ryan? I mean, like another knockout domestic cup. Like, France literally had 2 competitions. Germany had 2 cup competitions. So there we go. I don't know. It must be good for maybe like the lower league clubs, maybe, I'm guessing. Like, it's bad to take away their income, perhaps. That's a thing, I'm not sure. But either way. What number is Mukasa? Is he 63? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So it is looking like Ari the off ball. Well, we'll see what happens when he gets to the middle. But Shirky and Mukasa are pressing as the front 2 in our weird diamond press, as you would anticipate. Kusanov, that's easy for you. And he's offside anyway. Nice. They did. And that was good. I watched that penalty shootout. That was very fun to watch. I'm hoping this is going to be a game of good vibes. It'd be really good if we can just, like, get a couple of nice goals early on. Just, like, get the confidence. And that'd be so sweet. But they are a Premier League team at the end of the day. We're watching on Truth. It's an official source, I'm sure. Bob not able to control that. Nearly an impossible task, in fairness. Big game for you, Oscar. I need it. I need it. Because I'm a little bit concerned about your future if the Semenyo rumours are true, in all honesty. I'm a little bit concerned, so I'm gonna need something. No Nunes, no vibes. You've just been given a rest. That's all it is. That's all it is. Nico wasn't quite aware to Savio's ball there. Sorry, Mukasa wasn't quite aware. Thought that was Nico for a second. It's looking like Mukasa's a bit more central than Shirky so far. Of course, Musty, that makes sense. Easy for Kusanov, yes, easy. City Port, beautiful. Big up to O'Reilly, what a season he's been having. Absolute guy, just out of nowhere. At the start of the season, I was like, well, because I think like we were having the conversation of, is he going to be happy with his role at City? Because I think that LB especially was concerned he'd be going. And I said, well, it depends like what he wants. Like if he's happy being a squad player in midfield and like maybe like a fighting for the left back spot with Aït-Nouri, then absolutely. But he might just have to be happy with that. I had no idea he'd be able to turn it on this quickly and put in such fantastic performances at left back. So big up to him for doing that, because he's now out of nowhere become pretty instrumental to this City side. Because if we were reliant on Aït-Nouri, AFCON's a thing, now we're going to be without an actual left back. But big up to Aït-Nouri for that. What are you trying to watch then, Kazoo? 3 things at once. He might be the best Nico in the squad, says Dom. He's very impressive, isn't he? NZ React says we'll win, but is not happy with the lineup. Oh my god, that's nearly an amazing ball by Trafford. If Bob was just a little bit quicker, he could have maybe got on the end of that. Is that Edison in disguise? Question mark. Such a good ball. Really impressive ball. Yeah, if Bob was quicker. If that's Haaland or if that's Marmouche, he's there. Big up to Tony. It's not got your profile picture for some reason. I'll look into that. It should auto-refresh, but it hasn't. Yeah, same. The good thing about AFCON for Aït-Nouri and Marmouche is that they are like stars for their respective nations, aren't they? So they will start every single game, surely. Hopefully they can go relatively deep in the competition, get a lot of minutes in their legs, so that by the time they come back, and hopefully obviously also play well, so by the time they come back, they're sharp, they're locked in, they're match fit, they're confident, they're ready to go. Hey, Algeria, Egypt final, who says no? Who says no? What am I drinking? I've got Pepsi Max, no caffeine, and I've got some water as well. That's what we're saying tonight. What if you guys are drinking or eating anything tonight as you are watching City / watching and listening to me? What are you consuming? What are you consuming? Let me know. I will be consuming some salmon, rice and peas later as well. Yeah, Jack, I will be selfish at that point and I will require Algeria to get knocked out immediately. I saw that he did a little chuckle after that, didn't he, Musty? Why not? You know, what's the point of going to a competition if you don't think you can win it? There's no point of taking part, is there? At that point, you got to surely have some belief that maybe you can win. Stranger things have happened. You know? Well, Egypt were in an AFCON final relatively recently, weren't they? So, hey, there's no reason why they can't win that. And if you can win that, hey, can you ride off the coattails of what Morocco achieved and go one step further? Why does Kusanov have a Lions main? I've not noticed that. I'll keep an eye on it though. Oh, well done, Rico. Yes, Rico, as you would expect, is popping into the centre.
INSTA. Long-time watcher and City fan, love the sweet question about what we're consuming. Tonight I'm straight sipping on a pint of breast milk, you feel me, playa? Some of that good yumma yumma.
You are messed in the head, Toby. What is that? What's going on, mate? Sort it out. Oh. Yeah, mostly that was warranted, in fairness. That was warranted, because when England get knocked out, then it's the same thing to me, so that's warranted in all honesty. Pistachio nuts, what an absolute fantastic answer. I'm consuming Shirky Ball. My favourite City squad of all time, it's got to be the Centurion and Domestic Quads squad. It's got to be. I think the 18-19 squad is the best squad that's ever existed in the Premier League. Now, I'll go one step further. I think it's the best squad that's ever existed in English football. in my opinion. It's absolutely obscene how much quality there is in that squad. Oh, please be offside. Thank God he is. Like, it's insane. What was our centre-back depth in, like, 18-19? It was Laporte, Company, Otamendi, who was putting in, like, player of the year performances, player of the season, sorry, team of the season performances, and John Stones. Like, it's ridiculous. Absolutely mental. Hello, Lewis. How's the gamer so far? Just got back from eating ribs. Nice. Excellent work with the ribs. It's been a slow start. Slow start so far. Nothing really interesting to note as of yet. City not really able to get into their rhythm. Makes sense. There are a lot of changes. And I suspect this is going to be quite a slow game based on what we've seen. Please watch PSG Club World Cup final penalties. What? I don't know what that means. Are they playing in the Club World Cup? I thought we just had that though. Didn't Chelsea win it? I'm being stupid. I thought we had that competition months ago, and I got annoyed at it. So I was like, why is this a thing? Let me have time off, for God's sake. Who'll be man of the match? Ryan Cherki. Oh, yeah, they've renamed it nowadays, haven't they? So this is now the competition that you play if you win the Champions League. Which is what it was originally called, and then they renamed it to the Club World Cup, and then FIFA had a little paddy at UEFA and was like, let's try to legitimise our competition. No, literally no one cares. He's offside. Brentford have been offside about 12 times so far, and that's about as many minutes as we have played, so that's impressive. Oh, Ghost, if you pop in a link, you are going to get banned, I'm afraid. Also, I don't think you can pop in a link. No naughty links here, I'm afraid, guys. No naughty websites. Potato, big up to you. Con Reinders. Oh, yes, he's played in Savia, running behind. Oh, Mikasa didn't gamble. Oh, what a shame. Shirky, have a twat, mate. Oh, good idea. Just wise. Drags it wise. Like the idea. That's better from City. Reinders did very well here. Plays in Savio, who beats his man. Oh. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on Mikasa. I felt that was a decent ball by Savio, though. Yeah, Shirky did well. Have a go. Yeah, make sure we're not sharing anything illegitimate, lads. What's one player I hate for no reason? Well, I hate Højbjerg, but there's a reason why I hate him. I don't know if I hate a player for no reason. I've got a little bit of an Mbappe agenda because I don't like the framing of the comparison between him and Haaland, and I also don't like how he's, in my opinion, overrated by certain people because one could argue he's the best player in the world. But the way some people...
I think Mbappe is too self-centered.
Perhaps. Oh, here we go, Bob on the right. Before I talk about my agenda, Oscar. Oh, he did so well up until the finish. He hit it straight at the keeper, but that was... He created the chance for himself beautifully well. Oh, the left wing back slipped. He drops the shoulder. He takes him on. Oh. He probably had to go far post. Oh, what a shame. Hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Bob could have done better there, but I love how he was able to create the space for himself. I think it was like the World Cup final, like not the first one he was in, but the second one. And like people were saying some mad stuff like, oh, if he wins this, we've got to have some conversations about him being up there with this player. And I'm like, whoa, let's calm down. The way what the people will talk about Mbappe, it's like he's a Ballon d'Or player. And I'm saying, okay, right, he's 27 though. He's 27 this month, I'm pretty sure. Chill. Chill. Hasn't happened for him yet. So I acknowledge, world-class player, maybe the best player in the world, but I don't like the framing of discussions around him. That's all. That's all. Yeah, exactly, Lewis. Fantastic world-class player, again, no doubt about that, but Okusan's got some defending to do. He does it. No, he doesn't do it well at all. He commits a foul. That should be a yellow card as well. Such a needless foul to give away from Kusanov. That's bad. Now you're on a yellow card for the rest of the game, mate. What are you doing? You had him beaten for pace as well, like you are Kusanov. Look at you. Easy. You can easily get ahead. You didn't have to do that. Nah, that's poor from Kusanov, I'm afraid. Yeah, big up to Negredo. Alvaro Negredo. Why has Tast closed down? What's that all about? I went there once and it was nice. Maybe it's because I didn't go there enough. The prices are too expensive. What's that all about, though? It's Pep Guardiola's restaurant. Who cares if he's losing money on it? That's not how businesses work. But that's annoying. I thought it was quite popular. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. No. No, you can't be injured, mate. Like, this is your chance. This is your time to shine. No. I do have a TikTok account, but I post there maybe once a year, Lewis. I used to be much more active on TikTok, but to be honest, mate, yeah, I hate the app, so I don't really go in it anymore. I do technically have an account, though, if you would like to follow. For me, Al, that was like a straight-up yellow. I'll be very honest with you. You know what? I don't think I know any Sugar Babe songs. Oh, wait, you think it might be a red? Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I don't think that was a clear opportunity because Kusanov was already ahead of him, so I don't think so. I wouldn't say red. Yellow, definitely, but I don't think a red. Yeah, I think so, Toby. Like I couldn't name you a Sugar Babe song, but if their main hits came on, or hits rather, I'd be like, ah, yeah. Oh, Oscar, no. Oh, that's terrible. Foden's having to come on. That is really shit for a number of reasons. Oh, God. For fuck's sake. Right, so now Foden's not getting a rest, which is one thing. The worst thing, though, is that this had to be a game where Bob illustrated that he could be a useful asset. And sadly, Bob's got injured. No, Foden's on the pitch, Toby. Oscar Bob, who's not really featured that much recently. This was a game where he had to play well to try to get back into the squad. And he's got injured after 15 minutes, which is, yeah, it's properly terrible for him. He broke his leg last season, was it? And it may well be that you have like a season of niggling associated injuries. I don't know how it works, but so that's annoying. So Foden, unfortunately, is not getting rest. I mean, the City side is a lot better. There's no doubt about that. Oh my God, couldn't we have Foden left and Savio right? Like low key, could we do that? What associated injuries? Because there's something like, if you really badly injure part of your left leg, then you're more likely to get an injury on in your right leg, for example. Oh, Trafford, easy save, nice. What a shame. Oh yeah, can you ban him from this channel if that's okay then? Thank you. Is Foden captain material? He never wears the armband. Well, he's not in the leadership group. He's not officially in the leadership group, but it seems to me that next year he just has to be, doesn't he? Excellent work. Because Bernardo's leaving. Bernardo's leaving. So, yeah. Was this commentator just having to go at Trafford for just like punching that free kick away? That seemed like a pretty sensible decision to me. Was this the same commentator who was appealing for a red card, according to Owl? What? Who is speaking? Who am I listening to right now? Get me on those fucking comms. If this is the quality that we're after, I could fart and I'd be saying something more meaningful. Hello? Did I just like mishear him? Was he saying that Cristiano should have been red carded and Trafford had to catch that? Is that literally what was going on? Yeah, it is still Savio left 1-L. What's going on? What's going on, lads? Right, here we go. Yeah, Foden's just playing pure right wing, which is interesting. There's no Nunes to overlap either. Foden trying to find Lewis, straight into him. God, there's a lot of slipping going on in this game. There's a lot of slipping going on. It's a wet pitch. Bob unfortunately injured the stuff. Did it look like a long-term injury? No idea, Nico, but it's never good if you have to go. I think I feel like he was holding the back of his leg, which may have been the hamstring, and we know that might be like a month out or something. Oh, Savio. He rushed that. Didn't have to. Good work from Shirky. Yeah, why is there so much slipping? What was he take on Cassano's foul? Bad foul by him. Didn't need to make it. It's a yellow card, obviously. And it was stupid from him. And that sounds harsh, but he had him for pace. All he had to do was like jockey him, and then he'd easily win the ball back. This was something that we know about Kusanov, that he does like to twat opponents, and that does need to improve. It does need to improve if he's to have a City career. He can be very rash. He's a very aggressive player, and look, that's a dual-edged sword. Sometimes it's a blessing, because if you're going to be that sort of player, if you're going to play for this sort of team, where you play a high line, you need to come out. That's a thing. But it can also be a detriment. No banana today, Lewis, because it's only the League Cup quarter-final. He's surely well offside there. Yeah, Brentford again, man. No worries at all, Isaac. Hope you're okay, mate. Let me know what you're up to in... I thought I said I've been busy in Italy then. I can't even read. Yeah, we mustn't forget it's been raining. Oh, O'Reilly. Nearly. Easy for Trafford. Easy peasy. Nice. What happened to Savio? He had a lash at a right foot shot that was very hopeful and didn't really go anywhere. Just went out. There will be no post-mortem tonight. So is that my bloody defensive midfielder making a third man run? What an absolute king. Shirky! Oh, okay. Mikasa was available on the right. He opted for the goal. I like that from Shirky. Shooters shoot. I think Shirky can be a shooter. He didn't shoot that much at Lyon, but he's going to get more of the ball for City. He needs to add more of that to his game, and I like that. Wait, what's happening on the 27th? Who is City playing? Is it Forest? 12:30 kickoff? My brain is remembering. If that's the case, yes, I am. We'll be doing a watch-along. I'm taking off there's no work will be done on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or Boxing Day. Maybe a little bit of Boxing Day, but definitely nothing on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Ideal, because I will be releasing a preview on Boxing Day, but the hope is that I will have that scheduled. So hopefully I can make that video on like the 23rd and pre-record that. What am I doing for Christmas? Christmas Eve, I have a tradition with my family, so I'm going to go over to my family's on Christmas Eve. It's going to be beautiful. And then Christmas Day, Mrs. Nobbins and I are seeing her family in the morning, and then we are seeing my family for Christmas dinner and presents and whatnot, and fun festivities in the afternoon and evening. It's going to be a beautiful time had by all. Look at O'Reilly. What a guy. God, he's good. That was beautiful, yeah. O'Reilly, Foden, Shirky. Nice. Toby, mate. Right, I want this. You know what I want? A Kusanov goal from a corner. Give me that. It's more likely to be Ake, but still. Why was that ball like coming to... Oh, Reinders. That ball was like coming to Foden to hit in the air then. Reinders on the volley, left foot, high and wide. Yeah, if O'Reilly gets that ball under his feet, he's there. If he can improve his first touch, even better. Even better. Is Mikasa playing well? What that noise was. He's not playing not well. I just haven't really seen him much yet, that's all. He could get a rest at halftime. Well, can we do that if we are not winning the game? Can we do that? I don't think we can. Not interested in FC 26, to be honest, Dylan. But I'll tell you what we do. I'll tell you what game we do play over on the Twitch. Football Manager. In my opinion, a better game, more entertaining. Follow the Twitch. It's free for Twitch streams where we do Football Manager and indeed other games, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evenings. Twitch.tv/LNobbins. Be there or be a loser. Be a big baby boy loser. Do you want to be a big baby boy loser? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself. What other games do I play? I had some spare time today, so just for fun before this stream, I was playing Pokemon Showdown. I was working my way up the leaderboard. I play lots of games. Oh, O'Reilly. Savio, I thought we were going to have a run there. What a shame. What's the positioning of Phil? I think that Phil's moved away from right wing, actually, and he's gone more so to left of centre. So I think Mikasa... Oh, that's brilliant into Reinders. I was going to say, I think Mukasa's playing right wing now. Here he is. When Reinders has had some space to run into, he's looked sharp and good. Here is Mukasa. Off the right, cuts inside. Have a shot. Oh, it's blocked. Nico with a follow-up. Guys, please remind me, is Mukasa left or right-footed? I have forgotten. I apologise. I believe he's right-footed, but I don't know. Please, can someone confirm? Let me know. Ryan's giving it away. Foden closing it. Well done. He's footed. Amazing work there. Love that. What's the best 3D Pokemon game? I feel like after X and Y, they got worse, in all honesty. Oh, he's left-footed. Thank you. See? I've been educated. I never really got into any of the other 3D games. So I'd probably say X and Y based on that. Ultra Sun and Moon. I don't know if I've ever played them. I think I played Sun and I got bored. Well done, Rico Lewis. What a challenge. Amazing work, Rico. Dangerous. In the box. Didn't even give away a corner. Really nice. Easy, Shirky. Nice. Shirky Foden linking up. You know, I'm so aroused right now. That's 3DS, Musty. That was the first 3D game as well, the first one. For me, they all went a bit downhill and I got a bit bored of them. Also, Gen 6 is my favourite competitive thing to do, so I played Gen 6 random battles. I really like that. That was like when I was properly locked into it. That was when I was like doing all the proper competitive stuff. Stranger Danger says Kazan off the goat. He's not been particularly good so far, to be honest, but there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time to go. Rico Lewis with a little gob there. Love that. Would I take Elliot Anderson for Bob? It's a It's an interesting swap. I'm going to say no because I don't want to sack off Bob. I like him. My prediction was 2-1 City. Savio won the ball back into Nico. That's nice. Well done. Come on. There is no doubt, and it's a shame that we couldn't look that good beforehand, but there is no doubt that we have looked better since Foden came on into the centre. That is worth noting. It's just a bit of an L that we've had to bring on one of our main players to look quite good, that's all. Oh, Shirky, Mukasa did enough. Well done. I'll take Kudus for Bob. No. I'm not taking anyone for Oscar. I don't want to give up on my player. Grim says, get with the times, old man. That's insane. Okay. 30 minutes gone. We haven't really threatened them that much. And it is just Mukasa right wing, by the way. Oh, that's a lovely little work with Reinders. I had to go backwards, though. Okay, Yamal might be the exception. Okay, chill, chill, chill. Nico, oh, Foden, what a flick. Oh, Lewis just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it under his control. That was nearly beautiful. Nico, Foden, Lewis is not quite able to take that deft touch. Savio beating his man. Really good by Savio. Brentford clear for a corner. I think Savio's playing quite well. Good evening, Typo. How are you? Don't know about the Nico G hop. No, I don't know what that means. Yeah, Savio beats Coyote there. Brilliant. Lovely stuff. It's a good cross as well because if he doesn't make... And Reinders crashing the box there. If he doesn't make the interception, Reinders has a really good effort on goal. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Mukasa is delivering this. Okay. Assist. Oh. Well, the goalkeeper came out, though. Shirky. Edge of the box, please. Yes! He's so fucking good. Yes! He twatted. Oh, he's done the robot. And he twatted it top corner. Well done, Shirky. That is mesmeric and beautiful. Good lord. 30 million quid, was it? Absolutely insane. Well done, Shirky. They were giving him a lot of space. Oh, he's doing the Haaland. What a guy. Nice. There is no weak foot. Shirky has no weak foot. Yeah, Brentford have been giving him so much space on the edge of the box. It's properly poor from Brentford, but my word, the finish is insane. Like, it's ridiculous. Look, I beats his man, but damn. So good. Creates the space for himself. Dummies him. No deflection. Oh, well, technically it's deflection at the end there, but it doesn't matter. The goalkeeper was beaten. Defender couldn't do anything with it. And there we go, 1-0. 1-0. I had true assist and I did a tweet about it today, yes. There's some really interesting data that came out about Shirky. He is officially the most two-footed player in the Premier League based on the volume of the passes, crosses, shots he takes with his left and right foot. So Shirky doesn't have a strong foot because he doesn't have a weak foot. His right is just as good as his left, and his left is just as good as his right. So good. So good. Yeah, I'll get the official stat for you. I'm going to say... Oh, what should I want to do sort of like a little cheeky tweet about Shirky. What should I say? I might say that goal... Nah, it's only a League Cup game, chill. I was going to say that goal was worth 30 million alone, but that's a bit too mad. I'm going to put 30 million, was he? Mental. It was 30 million pounds, wasn't he? Hello, Smian. Can you guys just double check that for him? What did he cost? 30 million English pounds. 30, thank you. God, he's good. Yes, so this is the stat. This is... I've never heard of this account. I'm going to follow this account, actually, because I've never heard of it, but... Someone sent me the Foden stat about how he's had the most second assists this season. Doesn't surprise me. But another one popped up. It's called Gradient Sports. Maybe give them a follow. It says, Shirky is the most two-footed player in the Premier League this season. 56.3% of his passes, crosses, shots and clearances are with his left foot, and 43.7% are with his right foot. So he is objectively, ridiculously two-footed. Insane. I mean, he takes set pieces with his right, but he prefers to dribble. Sometimes he's dribbling on his left. Like, there is no preference. There is none. It's like remember when like Santi Cazorla used to take set pieces with his right and left, depending on like what the angle was. I reckon Shirky should just do that. Send Leon another 200 mil. Yeah, help them out. In fairness, help them out. Cheeky Shirky, says Pingo. Yes. That's really good because Brentford are set up very defensively. There's a potential to be a banana slip here. Banana skin. Banana slip? A slip on the banana skin. If you had to sell either Foden or Haaland, who would it be? I would rather consume cyanide than contemplate such a question. I'll be real. I can't do that. That's like asking, which finger do I want to chop off first? I mean, the answer is the little finger, but, You're going to Manchester again, Ryan? Love that. I'll be at the game. We'll be in the stadium together. How cute. Oh, if Marma's gone and Bob injured, do you think Semenyo's looking more likely? I don't know if they're related, but perhaps. Shirky's a cheat code in FC26. I think you could have ended that sentence after the fifth word. And it would have been correct. You're the 100th like. Love that from you, Brad. Let's go to 115. You know the drill. Sorry, please look at Nikoji after he passes the ball. Okay, what am I looking out for? Is it like a Rudiger little jump that he does? Is that what I'm after? So I think that's insane from you. Literally the stuff. Literally, that is Sophie's choice. I'm not doing it. Trafford, good ball out to Rico. Brilliant work, Rico. Excellent. That's nice. Good stuff. I hope Rico stays. This is such a technically... Right, I didn't see a hop there. This is such a technically adept and adapt? Yeah, no, I think the word's adept. Midfield that we've got here. And just players generally. Foden, Lewis, O'Reilly, Nico, Rico. I think I said Rico and Lewis there, but, I don't care. Shirky. Insane. Oh, Foden making a run. Shirky. Oh, Foden does brilliantly well to control it. Finds Nico on the edge of the box. An opportunity for a shot. Oh. They're just having fun, these lads. Look at Shirky. Look at how strong he is as well. He's deceptively strong. He's a stocky boy, He's a stocky boy. I hope so, Smian. The problem is I think he has to accept he's only going to be a squad player. Just don't really see him making I don't see him getting like 30 starts for a side that's, trying to win the Premier League. But that's not necessarily a problem. That isn't necessarily a problem. Musty, that's the new meta. Shirky, cheeky Shirky with the goal. Exactly, Graham. Yes. What's Shirky's FIFA rating? I've no idea. I am gonna say that it probably should be like 86. Probably should be, shouldn't it? It should be like a mid to high 80s, I'd reckon. 81, is that it? Shut up. Shut up. 81. Embarrassing behaviour. FIFA ratings are all dog shit, though, in fairness. They've always been dog shit. Oh, Rico fell over. Good work by Kusanov. That's much better, Kusanov. Well done. Lovely. He was 75 last year. Crazy. Rico. Oh, Rico, look at my little warrior. Look at him fight. Yeah, 81 stupid. Yeah, 85 minimum, says Cinnamon Toast. I agree. I agree. Haaland's one of the highest rated goal cards in the game, so that says it's all. On what rating is Haaland? Oh, sorry, no, Hakimi. Oh, I thought I said Haaland. Oh, yeah. I saw the HA and my brain switched off. I was like, it must be Haaland, surely. Yeah, my brain did the thing, Jack. What rating is Big Erling? Is it 92? Just 90? What a travesty. What a travesty. What's going on? Highest is 91. Is that Mbappe? Oh, brilliant, Nico. He did a little hop there, must he? But that's because he got injured. Like, he got attacked. He's doing a little limp now, but it's okay. It's just impact. Awesome. No, nearly room for Savio to run into there. Brentford, you got to come out a little bit more. And when you do, yeah, Savio and Mikasa are going to link up. Oh, easy for Kusanov. Oh, my God. Kusanov, mate. Why are you giving me a panic attack there? I think he's offside there. I don't know what Kusanov's doing there, I'll be honest. Kusanov has struggled, lads, so far. I'm not going to lie. It's been pretty poor so far. He's not doing himself any favours. It's your birthday in 3 days. Happy birthday in advance, matey. Love that from you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know if you've asked for anything in particular or you want to get up to anything in particular on your birthday. I like to spend time with my family, for example. Easy out for O'Reilly. Look at how long he is. O'Reilly's a long lad. He lacks sharpness. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe. Damsgaard's forehead is... And speaking of someone with a big forehead, it takes up about 72% of the entire cranium. Easy for O'Reilly, yes. Easy out, there we go. Nice. It's your birthday in 5 days, excellent. Well, happy birthday in advance, matey. If Pep thinks Lewis can't play midfield, he should sell him. You know what, I don't actually disagree. I would love it for him to stay because he could be a great squad option in midfield, can't he? I don't think he'll ever be a starter, but he doesn't have to be someone who starts week in, week out. He can just be someone who's around the squads. Like, I don't know the numbers. Maybe this isn't a great equivalent, but I don't think Curtis Jones is necessarily someone who starts all the time, week in, week out. Like, when they won the league, was he starting all the time? I might be wrong there. Might be misremembering, but he doesn't have to be that, does he? It's your birthday in 75 days. Happy birthday. You know what? Happy birthday in advance to everyone, even if it's like 364 days away, yeah? Kusam needs regular play to get back to a decent level. Problem is, Diaz and Gvardiol are there. Who said Lewis is the best youngster in the league, Toby? Hello? You've got a thing against young fullbacks. I don't know what it is. I think it might be an inferiority complex, I reckon. Are you smaller than Rico Lewis, Toby? Is that what it is? Admit it. You are, aren't you? You're 2'3". I knew it. Knew it all along. You swine. That's easy for O'Reilly, yes. Oh, O'Reilly's playing... oh, God, O'Reilly, calm down. Is O'Reilly playing right back, I've just realised? Okay, Kusanov did well there. I don't know what O'Reilly was doing. Is O'Reilly playing right back and Lewis left back? Am I being dumb? Why? What's the thinking there? Do you reckon, lads? I'm trying to think why you do that. I mean, I get it, sort of, because Lewis compliments Savio better than O'Reilly does, and O'Reilly would compliment Mukasa more so than Lewis would. But surely the solution is just to swap the wingers rather than the fullbacks. Easy for Ake. Oh, chill. Well done, Foden. Excellent defending. That could have been dangerous. Yeah, surely you swap the fullbacks at that point, because if the idea is, okay, you want O'Reilly to overlap Mukasa or whatever. I did just notice it, yeah. How weird. Okay. Nika to help Kusanov out. Oh, do you reckon that's what it is? It's interesting. Yeah, O'Reilly can play where he wants. You know that meme where it's like, I need you to play in midfield. Yes, boss. I need you to play left back. Yes, boss. I need you to play striker. Yes, boss. Is that what this is? Mad. Newcastle Fulham prediction. Newcastle to win 2-0. Come on, Shirky. What we saying? What you saying? What have you got for me? Oh, nearly. He's getting hugged by that Brentford player. That was a City throw. Boo. Does any other defender give the ball away more than Lewis per 90 minutes? You mean less? Because Lewis doesn't normally give the ball away. I mean, Bobby got injured, unfortunately. Toby, I think about that day and night. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, baby. Love you. Thank you. Mrs. Nobbins has given me a feast. It is a bro meal, which we love to see. It is beautifully seasoned salmon. Smells very good. With rice and petit pois. Just in time for half time. In Itobia. I'm sending Gasky a package soon, actually. I'm sending him an engagement present. I agree, Jack. Look at his forehead. I mean, look at mine. Look at his. That's how you know it's big. When even Nobbins is commenting on how large your forehead is. You need to sort that out. You need to get some... I don't even know what you need to do, but you need to do it. Not yet, Jack. But it will. I think my hairline's always been high. Half time. 1-0 to City. It's not been the most convincing performance by City. It does look like a team which has made lots of changes. And it looks like, and it feels like a cup performance, if that makes sense. So that's not a problem necessarily. What this haircut for? Not that long, in fairness. Well, a few years, but not basically ever since I went to my new barbers. Yeah, exactly, Jack. It's good. A screamer from Shirky. And as you say, I don't really care about result. I care about the individual performances from the players who need it. So, the players who've come in, i.e. Shirky, Kusanov, Ake, Lewis, Bob, Savio, Reinders, these players who maybe aren't guaranteed starters, they need to prove themselves, don't they? Yeah, Trafford's distribution has been spot on today. It's been really good. If Bob were quicker, you could have sent Bob away as well. Best plain food. It was this curry that I had on the way to Florida. It was really, really good. And I don't really ever go for plain food, but this has already been paid for. And it was probably really good. I think I had two. I think Mrs. Nobbins didn't want hers. But I agree, true citizen, but this was properly good. It was properly good. It was like a Virgin flight, so you know it's going to be good. Right, guys, any thoughts on that first half? Any like individual performances that really stood out? Of course, Shirky's goal is obscene. Like, it's so beautiful. You saw Foden hitting those. It was like, right, I want to have a go now. I don't agree, because I quite like US food. Because it is so fatty and full of bad stuff, and that is Nobbins food all day. Kusanov man of the match. He needs to calm down. He did do that one good thing from the O'Reilly era, but he just needs to chill. He does just need to chill. Maybe that does come with time, but do we have that time? I don't know. You can send him, you must, yeah. Toby, that's not very nice, mate.
Turkey.
When Pepper said Shirky plays like he's always been better than everyone on the team, he's spots on, says Miles. He's just confident. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I had the diet one, so. Ah, first man. You didn't miss much, to be honest, matey. We looked like this, but not as good, I guess. Foden came on and we actually played a little bit better, but we were already like dominating the ball, I guess. We've been good out of possession, says A007. Yeah, definitely. You're going to watch a City game. Amazing stuff, Michael. Do you know which one? I feel like your background would be better if it was in focus. I can't remember if it's always been like this. It's always been like this, to be honest. I really like the blurred background. I like the effect my camera gives. So that's a personal thing for me. That's a bit of a selfish thing for me because I have selected to do that. I did select a camera and lens which purposefully does the off focusing. But that's just me. I do like the blurred background because I feel like it provides. I feel like it looks more professional with that. And this is indeed a very impressive video camera. Deep fried shit, Musty. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Phone's he's had a very solid game. Yeah, fried chicken, mate. Fried chicken. Fried chicken, burgers. This is Nobbins food. It's not good for you, but I like it. Also, on the cruise, I had the best lobster I've ever had. It was properly gorgeous. Like, and I've had some good fucking lobster. This was really nice. Ace the low 7 says I'd start Trafford. It won't happen though. Dumb fans pushing Kusanov. Pep knows to calm down. Lots of people do like Kusanov. And there's nothing wrong with liking Kusanov, but he is clearly not a player who is anywhere near the level of Diaz or Gvardiol yet. So I've never really got the calls to drop Diaz for him, in all honesty. Yeah, Nico's been lovely. Counter-pressing been good, says Dom. Big up to you, Daniel. What do I think of Shirky's build-up play? Yeah, I've liked it. I've liked all of Shirky so far, in all honesty. Trafford been good, Shirky been good. If you think Trafford's distribution is good, I do. What exactly does the best goal in the world Don provide over him? I'd say I'm not that impressed with Don. He's got time to change my mind, of course, but I did, and let me know if you want me to bring up the numbers. I did have a look, just because last night, because I have no life, and because I'm just because I was having a conversation with someone about Donnarumma. I did go over all of his games, and I reviewed all of his saves, and I reviewed all of his actions. And I have I've created a Word document which has all of his key events. So it's got how many errors has he made which have led to a goal, how many errors which should have led to a goal, how many like elite saves, how many great saves, how many great moments, blah 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 blah. And I can share the numbers with you if you would like on the quantity of errors / errors which led to a goal / errors which should have led to a goal, and it's not good. Basically, it's basically what I would have expected. It isn't good though. Basically, let me know if you want me to do that, or would you like to wait a bit more time, because it is only December and there's still plenty of time. But let me know. I can whip that Word doc out if you would like. Kusama's probably nerves, maybe. Love that from you, Graham. Excellent work with a chili. You know it's not traditional. You know it's not traditional, true citizen. Can Shirky shoot free kicks? Absolutely he can. Absolutely he can. Once you go from Nico G, don't we all? How many errors total? 3 errors which have led to a goal. 4 errors which should have led to a goal. So and he's played 17 games, I think. I don't know what the maths is on that, but if someone wants to calculate that as how many, like 1 error every however many games, if someone wants to do the maths on that, it's not good, though, basically, is it? So I do need an improvement in that sense, because I was concerned that we'd see some inconsistency, and that is what we've seen so far. I feel like 7 errors which either lead to a goal or should lead to a goal in 17 games is not good for any Premier League goalkeeper. Top 5 veg. I don't really know me. I'm not really big on veg. But I do like corn on the cob. I do like petit pois. Asparagus is all right, but I only like asparagus if it's like you're cooked in like olive oil and salt and shit. So I don't even know if that counts. That was Donnarumma, Evan. Alessi Shirky Savia link up, says Yadam. Yeah, we don't do react over here, 007. Absolutely, matey. He absolutely is. Yeah, he's beautiful, Shirky. Exactly, Matilda. How dare he? How dare he? If you're ever in New England and want to know some of the good lobster spots, let me know. I will, Fenway, absolutely. Would I rather live in a luxury space hotel or a luxury underwater hotel? Definitely underwater, because I know that I can go to the surface, whereas in space, like, how am I getting to Earth? Like, you know what I mean? So I'd definitely do that. He's been quite aggressive here. I think that's probably been a problem. Do I think we'll win against Chelsea? Yes. Yeah, living in space would be boring. Like, what are you going to get up to? What are you going to get up to there? Shirky or Nasri? It's too early. It's too early for that comparison. It's too early. What am I doing underwater? Well, yeah. First of all, I've got visual stuff, but secondly, if I want to go to the surface, I can quite easily. If you're in space, you're shit out of luck. How are you getting down to Earth, mate? Exactly, you're in Earth. You can go visit the surface or whatever. I will never swim with sharks. I've got no interest in that, TBH. All-time favorite City player? Him or Kolarov, the guy behind me, is also up there, of course. You've assumed that, Musty, but that wasn't part of the question. You ain't getting that. You ain't getting there easily. Let's say that. You ain't getting there easily. You can't just pop down to the shops, can you? Eugene's not happy with how we're playing. I'm pretty chill. It's the League Cup. I'm fine. I'm vibing. All that matters is getting the win. There's lots of rotation. If we can win this game, and Haaland doesn't have to play a minute, and Bernardo doesn't have to play a minute, and preferably if Foden didn't have to play a minute, we're going to have a good time. In my opinion. Yeah, I'm still a Kusanov. I still think that he can be a wonderful player. He's still very raw. But you beautiful people will already all know that because you've all watched my analysis video of him. So you know what sort of player he is. And yeah, I think I was quite fair in my analysis video of him. It was like the usual format. You missed the first half. Can I summarize what happened? Asks Maxport. Bob got injured early on. Big up to you, Geezer, by the way. First time viewer. Love that review. Bob got injured early on. Foden came on. Me in the midfield a bit tighter. Cool. Not too much for City to do with their like goalkeeper. Trafford hasn't really had to make that many saves. I think he made like one from a free kick. Kasana's been a little bit too rash. Shirky screamer from outside the box. And you haven't really missed much, to be honest. You haven't really missed much, to be honest, matey. That's a sick photo, must he? Yeah, it's a good game. Sean says, my favourite City player ever, all time, is Leroy. Who's your all-time favourite? Not, it could be your current favourite, but who's your all-time favourite Manchester City player? Or if you don't support City, who else? Let me know. It doesn't have to be now. It could be from the past. Who's your all-time favourite? Geezer, have you seen this? Eustace says, what do you think of the overall performance with the rotation? It looks like a rotated side. Let's put it that way. Who's your all-time favourite? For me, it's Shawnee Wright's up there, hence the shirt. Kolarov's also up there. David Silva's also up there. There's so many beautiful players, man. There's so many beautiful players. Richard Dunn is also up there. There's a lot. There's a lot. Here we go. This is a good list. Yaya, Aguero, KDB, David Silva. Excellent choice. I would believe you, Musty, yeah. Sanya, shut up. Werner, that's a great shout. Yeah, lots of KDBs here. Oh my god, it was the stadium announcer. I thought that someone was outside my house like with a megaphone. I was so confused. Yes, Tony. Colin Bell, big up. Go watch my Colin Bell documentary, guys. If you haven't already done so, you will learn something about City's rich history. Aguero, great one, Sean. Yeah, of course Aguero's up there as well. Of course he is. Yes. Colin Bell, big up to you, William King. That was his nickname. Named that because he had the stamina of a racehorse, yeah? Up and down, the box to box. That's what Colin Bell bloody was. I think it's our 4th ever highest goal scorer. Here we go. Kick with the second half has kicked off, lads. Palmer, Sancho, Haaland. Oh, Fairs, Calvin Phillips, Alan Oakes, another classic. Yeah, played most caps for City, I believe. Most appearances, caps. Most appearances, I'm pretty sure. Foden, that's reasonable. Harish, great answer. Oh, Zaba, what a guy. Frank. I did see that. Yeah, big up to her, man. Big up to her. Excellent work by Bunny. Right, second half's kicked off. Oh yeah, 1-0. I said 2-0, so I'm wrong. I always forget. Does this go straight to penalties or not? Oh, Foden trying to slip in. Savio wins it back. Excellent work, Phil. God, he's good. Don't know Yanko, but he had to go off after 15 minutes and it looked like a muscle injury, which is never good. Never good, is it? I'm going to stick with my 2-1. Bigger to Silva. Is it just straight to penalties? Thank you, Geese. I love that from you. Love that from you. Oh, Rico gave it away. Didn't like that. Oh, and he didn't get the challenge. Don't like that. Easy for Nico. God, he's good, isn't he? I will repeat as well, just because I think that, like, I don't think people are taking it for granted, but he's not... Oh, good ball by Mukasa. Oh, Savio tried to take him on the outside. Ref says no penalty. He's not even a proper defensive midfielder. He's actually a number 8. And you'll know that if you watch my analysis video. I don't think you're going to get a foul for that. There's no VAR here either, right? So, yeah. Smian. That would have been a name I was interested in. Yeah, you guys know me. I didn't really care who the name was. It was more so a profile. He certainly would have fit that bill. Yeah, definitely, Al. I agree on that. Definitely agree. Barca fans want Xavi's head for selling him. Good. That's good, wouldn't you? That means Barca have made a mistake. Oh, Savio, that's brilliant. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Oh, nearly brilliant. Oh, the pass was just slightly too much. Looks like Savio's more so right here. Oh no, now he's drifting off to the left. Boo! Boo! Disobey Guardiola. Disobey him. That's better, Kusanov. Well done. Yes. He's calmed down a little bit, perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah, Jack, he could have been killed. He could have been killed. Look at James. Good ball again. From James. He would do very well at another Premier League club, Old Trafford. Lads, imagine if he links up with Vincent Kompany again, because he was obviously, he was his manager when he was at Burnley. Oh, Shirky. Foden edge of the box. Back to Nico. With the shot. Straight to the keeper. Good idea, though. Don't mind that one bit. I think so, Bradosh. I might be wrong here, but it may well just be my live chat, for example, which obviously isn't the barometer for anything, but I feel like I'm seeing more so people of the belief that he is better off the right nowadays, whereas I feel like last season, and at the start of the season, from what I saw, I saw lots of people saying he's better off the left. I feel like I'm seeing more so the right, and I don't know if that's just like, I don't know if that's like actually backed by anything, or if that's just like something that's purely anecdotal. But hopefully, Pep also sees it that way, even though he's not playing there today, which is a shame. Savio certainly thinks that's the case anyway. He sees himself as a right winger. Is Trafford very good on the ball, or have I seen a lot of Donnarumma? Trafford is good on the ball. Like I would say he's competent to good right now. He's not great, but he's also inexperienced and can get better. So I would say he's good on the ball. Oh, that's nice. Into Shirky. Good work by Mukasa. Shirky tried the outside of the foot, not quite. Big up to you, Angry Ginge. How are you? I don't know what that means, True Citizen, I'll be so honest. I don't know who that person is. FM Tiki Toki. Is that a football manager? Football manager TikTok. I'm doing very well, matey, because I'm having salmon, rice and peas that Mrs. Nobbins made for me. She's very lovely. Like, if I'm streaming and I haven't eaten tea, she will make it for me and she'll give it to me. She's very lovely and beautiful. And that's why we're going to get married. Oh. I got my wedding ring. I was gonna show it you, wasn't I? If I remember, after I've eaten this rice, I'll whip it out. I'll go get it for you. Because it is kind of sick. Right, this is hard with a fork. I'm gonna lick the plate. Sorry. Oh, someone's down here. Savio's holding his face. Is everything okay, lads? I was eating some rice. I couldn't see what was going on. I'm so nearly done. There we go. I'm back. I'm locked in now. It is the Lord of the Rings one, yes. If Brentford were a flavour of ice cream, what would they be? Oh, yeah, Savio. Yeah, he's just riding Savio. That's insane. Oh, Savio's pissed. Love that aggression. Yeah. Come on. Would they be like, just based on their colour, would they be like strawberry? Maybe. Foden slowed him down. Easy for Kusanov. There you go. Yeah, that's so much better, Kusanov. Well done. And then Mukasa gave it away. No. No. This has been a much better second half from Kusanov. Much happier. Close down the shot, lads. Yes, Trafford. Easy out. Easy out. Good work. They'd be pomegranates. Yeah, easy save. A save we expect him to make. I'm tapped in. Shut up. Oh, gosh. Right, lads. Defend the set piece. It's a corner to Brentford. Oh, no, sorry, never mind. It's a throw-in. Long throw. Easy. Clear it out. Oh, he's beaten O'Reilly a bit too easily there. Yes, easy save for Trafford. Good. Good release. Nice. Excellent work, James. Good stuff. Oh, Savio. Don't lose it there, mate. Oh, don't lose it there, mate. Oh, he actually did really well in the end. Fair play. Foden with the switch. Good work, Phil. Nice. Now you've got Lewis through the middle. Shirky to the right. Here comes Shirky. Oh, I thought he was going to have another shot. I think Shirky can hit it outside the box more so than he actually is doing. He's clearly got an amazing rocket on him. Use it more, mate. Just twat it more. And I know you want to create for others, but just go for it. Foden into Shirky. Oh, he couldn't quite get... Oh, never mind. He's fought for it. Well done, Shirky. Brilliant work. This is really good by... really lovely first touch play by City. Oh, then Shirky gives it away. No! That was going to be beautiful. No! What a shame. Their long throws are good. Absolutely they are. It is a weapon, one might say. It is a weapon. Do we take off Phil if we go 2-0 up? I'd love to. I'd bloody love to. I'm hoping that we don't have to play him against West Ham, to be honest. It's West Ham. That sounds mean, but at the end of the day, they are a tool that you find in like a shed. they are hammers. So we should be beating them quite easily. Surely. But Daniel, I still want Rico Lewis as a midfield option. Yeah, well, you're a towel true citizen, so you can hold that. Someone asked earlier, what is Mukasa's... Oh, come on, Kusanov. This is you. This is you all day. Yes! That is the player I know you are. Yes! Much better. Brilliant. That is it. Yeah, he locked in. That's what we need. He's been fantastic this second half. Sloppy first half. He locked the fuck in, and here he is. This is his bread and butter. 1v1. Look at that. You're not going to outpace him. You're not going to outmuscle him. Easy mode. AK-45. Get in. Lovely. Jolly, jolly happy with that. Yeah, there was some really good one-touch football, wasn't there? 100% there was. Oh, O'Reilly's found Savio in space, but the ball's not good enough. Shame. Must he shut it? Mikasa getting back. Oh, Lewis slipped. Oh, yes, Kusanov again. That's where he's really good, that transition defending. That is his game. Yes. Make it a battle of pace and power, and you're gonna have a bad time against Kusanov, essentially. So he is perfect for a high line game. Oh, well, even that header. Oh, that's what I said. The way he flicks the ball up, even with the heads. Love that. Love that, love that, love that. I've been very impressed with this second half showing. Mikasa's fouled there, surely? Yeah. I think that might be right, Smian. This commentator clearly seems to think that should have been a red card. Am I, like, dumb? When I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, yellow card, whatever. No semblance of my brain went to, oh, that might be a red card. This commentator keeps going on about it. Am I daft? I mean, I am daft, but am I daft in this particular instance? What's occurring? Yeah, I shouldn't have asked you guys to answer that question. I don't get what's happening. Like, yeah, he did make some stinky errors in the first half. I had a go at him. But what's going on? Is that what it is? Kazoo, gotcha. Easy mode. It is fluid, definitely. And hey, if your forward line is Savio, Mikasa, Shirky, and then Foden behind, fun time had by all. Yeah, second goal would be really nice. Brentford are coming more so into the game. Really? LB said probably red. I don't think it was even close to that.
He could have been killed. I think the FA has got to look into it. I think, irrespective of him having a yellow card, he should be banned for a long time, because that was the most dangerous thing I've seen in a football field for many, many years.
Commentator: when a City player makes a clean challenge.
Just no part of my brain thinks that was even that close to being a red card. To be honest with you. Well done, Kusanov. Good work. Again, he's doing some back-to-back good work here. Is that what's going to happen, Southak? Yeah. You don't want to mess. You don't want to mess with them. No, because like normally, even though I have them in my ear, I have them very quiet, so I can't really hear the commentary unless there's a moment where I'm not talking. And again, I talk a lot. I'm a yapper. So I only it's only every now and then I can maybe pick up on what they're saying, and I clocked that. I clocked that. It's like, hello? Oh, Rico, come on, mate. There we go, that's better. Well done. Progress, City, progress. Up the pitch. Well done, Mikasa, that's lovely. Into Shirky, he needs some support, though. He just hit it on the player who was on the floor, that was funny. Kusanov is on fire. He's having a beautiful situation here. He's having a beautiful time. 30 minutes left. I'll take a 1-0 because all I really care about is getting through the next round. Haaland's warming up. Get your beautiful Norwegian booty back on the bloody blue chair, Sonny Jim lads. Oh, that's a bad ball. I think that was Nico. Yeah, Foden, that'd be a foul. Might even be a yellow card. Good tactical foul. Love to see that. He's added that to his game this season, by the way. I guess it makes sense he's playing more so centrally. Nice. Great tactical foul. Yeah, True Citizens has been impressed with Mikasa. Yeah, I think he's looked good in moments, absolutely. They do, Musty. Yes, they need to chill. They need to chill. Hello, Will. How have we been playing? Not especially good, not especially bad. It's a League Cup game with a starting 11 that had 7 changes in it. So it's just like one of those games, if that makes sense. It's just one of those games. But Shirky Screamer would recommend looking up the goal, Will. It was very, very nice. It was very beautiful. Outside the box. Bam. Foden had to come on because Oscar Bob got injured, yes. Sadly, Bob got injured after 15 minutes. Oh, well done, Savio. Oh. Don't lose it there, mate. Yeah, chill. Tranquilo. Well done, Phil. Lovely, lovely. No, Will, you're not allowed that. And Phil is not playing for England, yeah? We're not having that. England fans don't deserve him. Neither do a lot of City fans. And also, he's not been playing number 10. He's been playing as an 8. So you'll be disappointed. Doubly will. Yeah, we're gatekeeping him, exactly. Yes, Savio's been solid. Totally agree. Trafford, not quite the ball there. Why is Bernardo coming on, though? That's a bit upsetting that we have to bring on Bernardo for this game. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that we've had to bring on Foden and we've had to bring on Bernardo. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I get it, but I'm upset. I'm nevertheless upset. Oh, it's a good save from Foden shot. Well, he won't be playing for England, Will. He won't be playing for England. As True Citizen says, we're gatekeeping him. It's a good save, you know. It's a decent shot. It's a good save. Nice. Still 1-0. Pep is super bald, he is. This bald-headed demon needs to rest his players. Oh, Reinders, don't lose it there, sir. Okay, thankfully their ball there was a bit stinky. Well done. Foul by O'Reilly. Speaking of England, I'm sure he'll no doubt be our starting left-back. Just don't play him at all, Smian. I don't want to get played at all. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't want you to be able to play him either, but I am realistic. He will be playing at left-back. And he's coming off here. He's been solid today. Absolutely solid. He is almost definitely England's best option at left-back. I don't know who else I don't know who the options are, actually, nowadays. There's Hall, I suppose. There's, like, technically Livramento, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. I mean, if you're feeling frisky... Oh my God, guys, We are taking off Nico. Mitchell. Yeah. Maybe more so in the back five, though. Lewis Skelly. But he's not played that much, has he? And we... Yeah. God, what a goal that Shirky strikers, man. Insane. Musty. We've taken off Nico. I think we've taken off Shirky as well, maybe. Everyone's like, he did my robot thing. Yeah, Bernardo on. Immediately instructs Phil. So we've brought on a lot of players here. We've brought on Yoshko and we've brought on Bernardo. Nico is off though. Left back Trippier. Fuck me, man. That guy made me do something I've never ever done before. Like, what is going on? It's because lots of England fans don't fucking deserve our players, Will. That's why. I'm not over it. I'm never going to forgive or forget. And I'm going to give a shit. I don't really care. I'm nowadays, I used to be a country over club. Fuck that for a laugh nowadays. Fuck that for a laugh. Oh, Reinders into Savio. Oh, but it's taken away from him. What a shame. Oh! Yes, it takes a massive deflection. I don't care. It's a Savio goal. I'm calling it. I don't care. Give me that Savio goal. Get in. It's an unbelievable finish. Strategically hitting it off the thigh of the Brentford player to loop it over the goalkeeper. It's a beautiful strike. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Please tell me it was on target. I need this to count as a Savio goal. Come on. Come on. You miss the shots you don't take. My full-time prediction was 2-1, Bailey Watts. Look at this. Golden boot, here we come. Look at that. It looks on target to me. It loops over and there's nothing the goalkeeper can do about it once it leaves his boot. Yes.
I'm finding it hard to talk. Honest to God, I just can't sum up how good I feel at the moment. I'm just on top of the world.
A completely intentional deflection. That is my goat. Have you ever seen Messi do that? Didn't fucking think so, yeah? Didn't think so. I know who's clear. I know who's clear. Love that from Savio. Yeah, you meant that. Big up. Random movie quote for True Citizen. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. That's from The Lion King, obviously. I really hope that counts as Savio's goal. Yeah, we did need that goal, man. We needed that goal. Right now, foot mob, which gets their data and Opta. Oh, Foden in the box. Oh, tries a little back heel. Such a lovely idea. Brentford did well to defend it. Oh, Reinders, twinkle toes. Has he still got it? How? Oh my god, if this ends up in a goal, obscene behaviour. Mukasa, please. For a second, I thought that was going to nestle into the top corner. Oh, Sarthak, good point, actually, yeah. Very good point. He's an academy player, Will. Respect us, yes. You can't do that. You can't say, oh, please, sir, can I have all your England players? And then insult Mikasa, who could be a potential future England player. Who knows? You can't have your cake and eat it. Respect. I'm sure you said the same about Nico O'Reilly a year or so ago. And now you're begging for him to be the left back, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, so far, Footmob has given the goal of Savio's. Let me know if that changes, please, though, chat, because I might have to get upset on stream if that does happen. I need that to count as a Savio goal. Only allowed to score in the League Cup, yeah. That's the Puskas sorted, exactly. I thought it was on target. Smellingham is crazy. That's great, Will. Play him on the bench. Start up, yeah, you know. Preferably don't even take him. I don't give a damn. I'd rather we just weren't involved at all. In all honesty, oh my god, what a fucking touch by Foden. Oh, he's a joke, man. He's so good. Feel in the middle. You have just noticed. I haven't really been paying attention. Yeah, Nunes is playing centrally, and it's been given a Savio's goal. Yeah, I thought it was on target, but you never know. Didn't have another angle. Ryan does man of the match says, "Man, I think he's looked really good today." I don't care, but here's the thing, Will. I'm sure he wants to start. I don't give a damn, though. I don't give a damn. Elvis chatter fuming that Savio scored. Why? What? Why would we not be happy that he scored? Jesus, Will. Another thing you are well wrong about, you little bastards. Hall can have a full rest now. I hope so, matey. I hope so. Yeah, they have been Nunes midfielded. When was the last time we did that to a team? Where we brought on Nunes to play in midfield? That is a mad insult. That's a mad insult. Crazy. Look at Nunes. Trivela pass in the centre of the pitch. Crazy. Look at that. Oh, Lewis. Look at him go. Centrally. Oh, here's Savio, right wing. Dribbles past his man. Have a shot, please. Oh, well blocked. That dribbling was so nice. Oh, right, Metalia. I thought something had happened. You might. What do you mean might have got wrong, Will? Hello? What's happening? Now, Will, the other thing you said that I remember was that Foden's not a midfielder. And then he won one player of the year. So I'll need that noted as well. I'll need that jotted down. Yeah. Easy into the keeper there. Commentator still yapping about the red card. Hello? It was not a red card incident, I'm afraid to report. It was a yellow. And it was stupid by Kusanov. He just had to, like, not be stinky. How did Savio score? Oh, it was an expert finish onto the thigh of the Brentford player, calculated the angle of the loop over the goalkeeper, and it went seamlessly into the back of the net. Oh my god. What is this massive comment? True citizen, what is that? Why is that so big? It's just taken my whole chat up about 12 years. Ban true citizen. This guy. Paragraph merchant, I reckon. Absolute paragraph merchant. Yeah, Savio Scorpion kick. Crazy. Love that, Dylan. I'm still not over that weak foot goal he scored in the Club World Cup. Like, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Play with not a particularly good weak foot, bam. Absolutely lashes it in, okay. Fairs. Yeah, Savio is on the right nowadays. Oh, Savio trying to feed in Reinders, and it's a corner. It's official, City legend Phillips is leaving the club next month. Is he even in the squads today? I don't even check that. Jesus, man. Charlie grazing over him. Exactly, Iglia. Exactly. He calculated it perfectly. Yeah, perfectly. I think Reinders has played well. I agree. Who would take Phillips? Don't know. Wait, what's that about Naipan, Will? What's going on? You'd think so, Jack. You'd assume they're not going to go down. Maybe go back to Leeds for the love of the game. I don't know. But we're trying to make him homegrown, aren't we? I don't know how it works if they're half in, half out. I can't remember. Why don't you play him, Will? What are you doing, you little pricks? Sort it out. Ball into Ake. Yoshko, nearly. Oh. Gosh, we're actually dangerous from corners nowadays. Insane behaviour. Yeah, ideally we'd keep Naipan in England because he can become homegrown, and then even if we don't end up using him, that adds, and this isn't the right way to look at it, but it's a way the club will be looking at it, I'm sure. If Naipan becomes homegrown, oh, he becomes even more expensive to English clubs, of course. Like, he probably tax on like an extra 20% to his value or something. Well done. Was that Rico Lewis? That was fantastic by Rico. Oh, Mukasa nearly into Phil. Oh my god, the twinkle toes. Oh, he fell over though. What a shame. And Bernardo just kicks the opponent. Oh, that was nearly brilliant. Excellent work by Rico. Foden was beautiful up until the last. Goodness me. Everyone's been good today. Yeah, I've enjoyed this game. Gosh, he's so good at dribbling, isn't he? Oh, he slipped. What a shame. Yeah, Bernardo just twats him. Who's my man of the match? I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed my Reinders and Savio display. Nico's a good option as well. I think I'd go. I think I'd opt for a cheeky Reinders or Savio. I don't know though. One of the. I've liked Rico as well. I've liked a lot of them. I've liked a lot of these performances. Jack, I think it is. In fairness, we tried to give them Bob instead of Foden, and we brought Foden on. We didn't want to do that, but yeah, Foden's been lovely since he's come on. Is that what they said, Metallic? Jesus. Sman says Reinders. True Citizen says Savio. Eugene Savio. Daniel Savio. Let's give it Savio then, yeah? Let's do it. Ref foul. It's definitely not a foul, but I want it. It's a corner. Reinders is a great shout for man of the match. I will not lie to you. They got Shirky as well. Got the goal. Got the all-important first goal. Can I say that Kusanov is the man of the match of the second half? Is that something I can do? Because I think that his defensive interventions at 1-0 were pretty fucking important. Wait, is Mike Hamilton still at Borough? Foden ball in. Oh, why is no one attacking it? Tony says we gave Brentford too much respect. You called it. Yeah, Bob did well up until the finish, didn't he, Eugene? What a shame. What a shame. I wonder what's going to happen with Bob. How bad is that injury? Does he need to go out on loan somewhere? Will he just end up getting sold? Or will he make it here long term? I just don't know. How much for Hamilton? I have no idea. Trafford has been good. The problem with Trafford is that he's not had any like saves to make really outside of a couple of relatively straightforward ones, so no one's probably going to really talk about it. But yeah, the distribution today was spot on, and the saves he had to make, so, you know. Yeah, he's not that good. He's obviously like a championship level player. I'll do it, Metalli, I'll do it. This will be 6 wins in a row and 3 clean sheets in 4. Nice. I'm sure that there's something like this season we've been guarding our goalkeeper far better than usual. Like, our goalkeeper's barely facing any shots on target this season compared to last. Maybe even before that as well. What's going on with Doku? Leg injury, out for another 3 weeks, unfortunately. Or rather, out for 3 weeks, not another. There haven't been an initial 3. Ha 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 ha. Offside. How many offsides have there been in this game? Edison has 3, I think, Musty. I think he has 3 golden gloves. I think. Can you fact check that for me? I think it's 3. I think one of them was back to back, or 2 of them were back to back, but then the other one I don't think was related. I think that sounds. Oh no, was it all of them back to back? Was it 20, 21, 22? Oh, maybe it was. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Oh, Gray's coming on for Foden. Nice. Lovely stuff. Oh, what a great moment this is for Gray. Hey. Lovely. 19, 20, 21, and 21. Oh, so it is 3 in a row. Fairs. Yeah, Foden did really well, I felt. Came on. We looked better immediately. Linked up with Shirky nice. Gave us control of the midfield. Yeah. Good showing there. Musty. Good debut. Yeah, nice. Hopefully this is just a nice chilled out 10 minutes for him. Look at Dom with his little hat on. He's a cutie, isn't he, Dom? He's a little cutie. No idea, Big Bang, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I've never seen Gray, in all honesty. Know nothing about him, but outside of the fact that he's an academy player and it looks like he's a midfielder. Literally know nothing about him. Let's learn together. Let's hope he can get on the ball. What number is he? 59. Come on now. So what does that mean, Musty? Sorry. Look at Lewis making the run. We've got a lot of academy players on the pitch right now. I mean, we had Foden on earlier, but still. That's fairs. Nintendo. Give the ball to Gray. I want him to have the ball. Please. Thank you. I swear down, we produce so many attacking midfielders. What is our problem? What is our problem? Give the ball to Gray. Mukasa. Nunes, give the ball to Gray. He hasn't touched it yet. You're keeping it away. Here he is. Yes, his first touch. And it's a successful pass. Get in. Oh, sign him up. I mean, he's already signed up, but you know. Sign him up again. It's a good point, Musty. Oh, here he is. Look at him carrying the ball. He's broken the lines successfully. He has broken the... Oh, and he even intercepts. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Even if he doesn't make it here, the millions of pounds, they're going up for whoever wants to buy him, lads. What a guy. He's broken the lines, he's made successful passes, and he even stopped a potential counter-attack. What is going on? Oh, don't touch Joshko Gavardi or Donovan, you bitch. Leave Joshko out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Southampton will be knocking anytime soon, and Jack will be on the blower to them. Yeah? 100% pass accuracy. King. What king? Oh, Ryan's in behind. I felt he's deserved a goal today for his performance. He has, of course, got an assist. Nunes. Run of Savio, maybe? No, never mind. Oh, well done, Gray. Genuinely, that was actually really good in the pockets. Guys, he's doing the Foden thing. He's asking for the ball. How old is he? How old is he? We might need to invest some stocks, guys. We might need to invest some stocks. He's 19. No, 19. Okay, he's older than I thought he would have been. I thought he would have been more like 17. Nice switch. Savio gets it. Lovely. Yeah, too old for you, Jack. You so-and-so. Oh, has he got short socks as well? He's a man after my own heart. Look at this. Quantigiani. Nice little switch out to Savio. Let's get another goal. Another feel-good goal. Yeah. Maybe we'll consider it. Oh, Savio beating his man there. Nearly. Yes, he does. Oh. I thought it was going to fall to Rico Lewis. Kusanov, chill though, mate. You are in a yellow. You are in a yellow, Kusanov. Oh, that's what I mean about the aggression from Kusanov. They didn't need to do that. As Nunes commits a foul. Yeah, that's a yellow card as well. That'll be. Didn't need to jump there, Kusanov. Calm, calm, calm. It is Musty. Yeah, yeah. I do love Gavardio when he can move up. He's obviously nowhere near as good defensively, but my word, he's so sumptuous on the ball in those high areas. KDB, mini KDB. KDB, he's playing for Man City. Much better than Fellaini. KDB, probably gonna win the league. Oh, the Football Player Index, was that like a massive scam? Was that a thing? One thing I've noticed about Reinders since his Milan days is he doesn't love receiving in pockets. Yeah. I definitely agree. Once he's up and running, he's having a lovely time, isn't he? But you are right. I still think he is a press-resistant player, but yeah, he's not so much a pocket player, is he, necessarily? Easy out, yeah. Brentford haven't really been there today. They haven't really properly tested Trafford. Yeah. Trafford's had a very easy game. Very laid-out day for him. Yeah, Brentford have been shit. I'll repeat, this is a rotated Brentford side. They probably know that it was going to be tricky for them to. Yeah, exactly true, Citizen. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. There's bigger fish for them to fry in Wolves on the weekend. Gosh, look how wet it is. Very rainy there. LNobbins. Oh my god, look at those Brentford players. Brentford fans, sorry. Gosh, that's a long trip. And it's late, and it's midweek. Oh, God. Horrible. Wonder what time they'll get back in. LNobbins is at the Etihad today. Big up to her. Absolute queen shit. It's a good point, the stuff. Is this the beginning of a 25-game unbeaten run? It's happening, I can see it. Well, it depends on... Well, here's the thing, Musty. Here's the thing, because it's not even just whistle blows, you're out of the stadium. It can... If you're not lucky, you can be on the car park for over an hour. So it's even worse than just the travel from Manchester to London. It's just getting out of central Manchester. Oh, Lewis nearly. So this can be well late for them. Gosh, Kusanov likes to jump, doesn't he? And oh yeah, and they're on a coach. Oh, probably. Deary me. Yeah, outside of Bob's injury, this has been a lovely game. A lovely game. Our GOAT doesn't need to stat pad, child of God, yeah? It's going to be properly horrible. So big up to the Brentford fans, because that's... The travelling is shit. The time is shit. The day is shit. And you know... Of course, like you go thinking, oh, maybe we can do something, and it's raining. But you probably know that you're not going to win. You probably know that it's a trip where you're going to lose, and then you've got to do all that. So big up to them, because that's commitment. And they're not like the biggest club. Like how big's their stadium? Is it like 20,000? I don't know. Or is that Bournemouth I'm thinking of? I don't think it's that big. Anyway. Jesus, Kazoo. That does sound about right. So yeah, big up to them. It's a good point, the stuff, yeah. We have dominated them. They haven't offered much, but as you say, you can only play what is in front of you. So it's all good. I'm more than happy with this. So far, it's looking like a comfortable, easy win if we can keep the clean sheet as well. Musty, that's crazy. I think you'll find that my driving license is pink. Yeah, none of this green shit. No, I need to wear high heels so I can reach the pedals. Only 3 minutes of added time. Now 2.5. Oh, good work by Ake there. That was nearly dangerous. We got away with it though. Oh, Savio, lovely dribbling there, mate. Wins the throw-in. Good. Yeah, guys. Yeah, post-mortem video. Extensive 30-minute extended post-match analysis. Shirky's been given player of the match. I get it. He scored a goal. I don't think that's a wrong decision. I feel that Savio or Reinders probably deserved it a little bit more, though. But there we go. Look at that. Gray was shaking hands with Shirky. He's been blessed. He's been blessed. Matt, definitely not, mate. I'm cutting it on Monday for Christmas. Oh, lads, clean. I want my clean sheets. Easy for Trafford. Yes, easy, easy. Good work, Yoshko. Calm, calm. I've noticed that while Foden consistently asks for the ball in pockets, Reinders actively hides from it unless he's forced to drop and receive. Yeah. It requires a lot of confidence, I think, to do that. For sure. Oh, Nunes on the ball from a Savio through. Ramses Savio is supposed to be the man of the match. Often, people will just give it to whoever scores a goal because it's easy to do. And you know you're not going to get like shouted at if you pick a goal scorer to win man of the match. I think we all know. We all know. And Shirky does. I'm not saying Shirky doesn't deserve it. It's a good point, Jack. Yeah, he did, actually. Yeah. It's actually a fraudulent award. Insane. So we will go through to the semi-final, which is great. What's the situation with Newcastle Fulham? Oh, that's still 1-1. Oh, wait, they kicked off ages before us. Oh, that's only in the 48th minute. Fairs. So one of those two, obviously. Chelsea are through. And then you'd guess it would be the Arsenal who play Palace next week. Next Tuesday. The 23rd of December. Yeah, in it, Musty. Don't forget Morbidly Obese as well. Nice. Good stuff. Lovely. I think that this game, outside of the injury, which is incredibly annoying, I think so, Musty. I think it was, because I'm sure there's a thing. I don't want to accuse, but as I understand it, there's a weird thing in the French media about Algerian ancestry. I don't want to accuse, but I've been told that that's apparently a thing. So it wouldn't surprise me if that were a situation. Outside of the Bob injury, which sucked balls, by the way, it sucked balls, of course, because if it's a bad injury, then it's challenging. I'm pretty sure it's a two-legged semi-final. Yeah, it always used to be. I feel like it is still. Yeah, it sucked Bobs. Outside of the Bob injury, which is annoying, I think this was like a perfect cup game for us. Haaland got an entire rest. Foden got a little bit of a rest, I guess. It wasn't an especially intense game for Foden, was it? Gavardo got most of a rest. He didn't come into the 65th. Nunes, Bernardo, Haaland a full rest. I think I just said that. Kusanov got a game. Shaky first half from him. Fantastic in the second half, though. Really good from him. Ake, I thought, was solid overall. He needed that, so big up to him. Trafford was like perfect, didn't have anything to do that was difficult, but the distribution was like spot on and really good. Pep speaking to the ref about something. You've won 2-0, chill. Yeah, Trafford looked good. Can I check what minute he scored in? Oh, shut up, Jack. Lewis looked tidy in possession, a little bit suspect defensively sometimes, but we know he's not a right back. Nico was great, and he got 25 minutes off. That's the thing. Reinders. Hopefully he can use this as a springboard, because I thought he had a great game. Shirky, rocket, absolutely gorgeous finish. Savio, I felt, was really good. I thought he was really good to great. I really liked the Savio performance, whether it was left or right. Either take away the goal, I liked what I saw from Savio. He looked positive, he looked confident, he was always taking his man on, often successfully. I liked it. Bob, we've spoken about that, that's a shame. Louis says, what's your opinion on Mukasa? He had a little bit of a quiet game, but the actions he did, I did quite like. He clearly looks like a tidy City Academy player. I've still not seen enough to make a proper verdict on what he is as a player and whether he has like a future, because it's such a limited sample size and he's only 18 years old and he's not getting the ball as much as I would like to see, really. But from the little I saw of him, I liked it. So that's all good. Yeah, Charlie Gray came on, big up to him. 7 out of 7 accurate passes. A 0.01 expected assists, beautiful. A defensive contribution, 8 touches. That's mad. So he had 8 touches. 7 of them must have, well, yeah, 7 passes and 1 defensive contribution, which was a tackle. And he won a ground duel. Didn't win in the aerial duel, though. Boo! Boo! Just joking. What an absolute boy Charlie Gray is. Beautiful time for him to get some minutes. Oh, I like that. That Fulham kit is disgusting, but the badge, I love it. I've seen a few teams do that this season. Like I think Sunderland have done it, and Spurs have done it as well. I quite like that. I don't like the colour, but I love the badge. Yeah, the badge is gorgeous, isn't it? It must be like a retro one or something. Reinders today, 2nd most accurate passes. Yeah, Chelsea too. I love the old Chelsea badge. 3 chances created, 4 long balls, accurate, 2 successful dribbles, 6 recoveries. That's great. We know that Reinders needs to do more of the duels, so that's really good. Reinders or Savio would be man of the match there. Was really impressed. Is Savio the GOAT? He might be. We've got O'Reilly, if that counts. Nunes pivot sesh. Yeah, Nunes in the midfield. We saw a lot of good things today. Really happy with the overall performance. Players given a rest. Players given opportunities. We saw 2 gorgeous, intentional finishes. Yeah, exactly. Successful day. It's everything you could have asked for in a cup game. And the fact that it's a quarter-final as well didn't really feel like our players exerted that much energy, necessarily. It seems like a pretty laid... Yeah, apart from the Bob stuff, exactly. It seemed like a pretty laid-back situation for us, and you can't really ask for more. 2-0, perfect. Beautiful. My 2-1 wasn't quite right. Brentford were poor overall. I mean, we limited them to nothing, obviously, but this was clearly a game for them where they were like, I mean, if we win, great, but we're not going to like really push for it, whatever. We're going to try to just set up defensively. Need more Nikos in the squad too, isn't enough. What if I give you 2 Nikos and a Rico? How about that? Does that work? Yes, Stat Heights. Yeah, definitely. We haven't got to take Nico G off early, so he's got a little time off. And we didn't implode when that happened either. Because we took him off before the goal, right? Yeah, we took him off before the second goal, so it was 1-0 when we took him off. That could have been dangerous, but there we go. You know what? That Sonny guy, I was actually getting annoyed at the amount of notifications I was getting, so I don't follow him anymore. But it was only like last month when I changed it. Sonny Perkins was he called, the bastard. I do not forgive and I do not forget. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called Sonny Perkins. How dare you touch Nico? How dare you stand where he stood, bastard? I can see your message, Puneet. Absolutely, matey. Can we change Rico's game to Nico, Lewis? I'm sure that can be arranged. Oh, I don't mind doing this. Emergency DM to see out the game. Salvo Rico right back. That's crazy, KP. A shaky top 5 place in the world. Change that 5 to a 1, and you've got a deal. Yeah? You got a deal. Is the draw tonight? I'd assume it would be after the Arsenal game. I'll find out, shall I? League. Oh. Can my keyboard work? League Cup semi-final draw. When is the EFL Cup semi-final draw? From the BBC. The draw will take... Oh, wait. No, it does take place tonight. Yes, Wednesday, the 17th of December. It will begin after the conclusion of the quarter-final tie between Newcastle United and Fulham. 4 teams will enter the draw. So after this game, ladies and gentlemen, we will find out our... We'll find out our fate, won't we? Hello, I respect Gray. What's going on? What is going on? Big up to Gray. I was the one bigging up all of his actions, I'll have you know. Yeah? Never disrespect me like that ever again. Never disrespect me like that ever again. I swear down. I swear down. I'll be honest, guys. I don't know if I can be bothered to hang around for 30 minutes, watch this game, which might go to penalties, waste even more time before the draw. So I'm probably going to be shooting off imminently, to be honest with you. But just remind ourselves who is in the draw. It's us. It's Chelsea. It's probably Arsenal, unless you think Palace are going to get something at the Emirates. And it's going to be one of these 2 lads here. It looks like Newcastle are dominating proceedings. So I'd expect it to be them. I don't want anyone in the draw. And it's not home and away. Well, they'll have to pick who goes first, obviously, but preferably we'd have the away leg first, I guess. And I don't know. I don't know what dates they are going to be. Oh, here we go. I can tell you. The first leg... Oh, my God, there's a massive gap between the 2. The first leg is on the 12th of January. The second leg is on the 22nd of March. Let's have a look at what games there are around that for City. So what are we saying? So that's quite soon, the first leg. Goodness me. Oh my God, how are they gonna do this? Wait, is that week commencing or is... Oh, it's week commencing the 12th of Jan, so it would be sometime around it. Right, so our first leg game is actually quite good timing because... My God, there's so many games in January. We have a game on the 1st, we have a game on the 4th, we have a game on the 7th, we have a game on the 10th, we'll have this game, and then we'll have a game on the 17th. And that game on the 17th is a small fixture you may have heard of. It's called the Manchester Derby. Yeah? The Manchester Derby. But the game before the Derby, and i.e. the game that will be before the first leg of the League Cup, will be Exeter. So we can do a big rotation situation there, at least, hopefully. And that's at home against Exeter as well, so that's good. So the first leg isn't terrible. It is surrounded by a lot of other games, and it is before the Derby, but, cheeks, we can hopefully rest a fair few players. And then what was the other one? 22nd of Jan. No, wait. No, sorry, I was looking at the final, my bad. The return leg will take place the first week in February. And who do we have? Oh my God. On the 1st of February, we go away to Spurs. And I don't care how they have been playing recently. It's City and Spurs. And then 7 days later, we go away to Anfield. I don't care how Liverpool have been playing this season. It's City at Anfield. So that's not the best... it's not the best periods to have a second leg League Cup semi-final in between trips to Spurs and Liverpool. There is a world where we'll have Spurs away, Arsenal away, Liverpool away, all in the space of like 7 days, which is pretty horrible to think about. Hopefully, it'll be something nice like home against Fulham or something like that. It's not great, the fixtures. But, maybe by then, we will have by then our players back from AFCON. Doku will be back. Maybe we'll have made a new signing or 2, who knows? Have you seen the Shaky Verts Civil War? No, what's the Civil War? Are they saying that we should have signed him and instead? That's so funny. Shaky's the most talented player in the world, says Harry. Harry's certainly up there. If you guys haven't already done so, go watch my Shirky analysis video. It's a good video. Yeah, I mean, they low-key are not necessarily wrong. I still think Verts will come good for them. But Shirky was definitely the better signing for us, because we should not have been trying to invest a British record amount into a position that wasn't even like a top 2 priority. Less investment on the position. Spend elsewhere. Beautiful. And we can accommodate Shirky a lot easier than Liverpool as well, maybe. So it all makes sense for us. Anyway, Verts Camp is saying that Verts has created 26 big chances in the league. Yeah, there is no way that's real. Maybe he's got 26 shot assists, but there ain't no way, there's no way it's a big chance. It might be like chances, which literally just means shot assists. This is why I don't really like the chances. I don't really like that. There you go, he has 26 chances. I also don't like the big chances stat, though. I think I've said this before. It's because, I mean, they are useful with the help of your eyes and also using other data. But a chance, creating a chance, all that means is the Opta definition of a chance created means that you passed the ball to a player and that player took a shot, and that is it. That is what a chance created means. It's a borderline meaningless stat, because I could pass the ball to someone in my own box and he could have a shot in his own box, and I've created a chance there. Well, exactly, Musty. Yeah, if I like pass you on the halfway line and you dribble 1v1, exactly, Spartacus. In isolation, it's not very good. Paired with other things, of course, any stat can be useful, but just on its own, in fact, most stats aren't useful. And a big chance is tricky because, as I understand it, and I'm pretty sure this is correct, a big chance created, all that means is someone at Opta, so a man or a woman, has decided that the player taking the shot should have scored. I used to think that it was, it's a shot which is like, yeah, exactly. It'll be an algorithm or whatever, won't it? I used to think, it's offside, Newcastle in the back of the net. Yeah, I used to think that it was like, a shot which is of at least 0.2 xg, that's a big chance. But it's nothing to do with that. Yeah, it is subjective, as I understand it. I'm sure the Opta definition is just what may reasonably be considered to be a good chance to score a goal. So it's essentially entirely subjective, as I understand it. How does expected assist work? I don't fully know, in all honesty, but I do know, and I do prefer expected assists, but expected assists is something to do. Oh, no, that's expected threat, isn't it? Expected threat is where it measures the distance that the ball goes towards the opponent's goal, something like that. That's why Doku always leads expected threats, because he is always carrying the ball towards the opponent's goal. I think that's right. Now, expected threat's good. It's been around for a few years, in fairness, Musty. And expected assists, I believe, is a purely Opta stat. I don't think anyone else really uses expected assists. I think it's just an Opta thing. And expected assists doesn't require a shot to register something. That's why I find it sometimes to be a bit more useful than just like, like creating chances or whatever. Because you can play a pass, the player doesn't take a shot, and you still generated expected assists. But I don't know the full mechanics of it, in all honesty. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know the full mechanics of it. That's not to be confused, guys. I'm giving you a data lesson here. Don't know if anyone's interested. Like 2 viewers. That is very different to expected assisted goals. Because expected assisted goals is literally just XG for the passer. And that's all that is. So I pass to you on the halfway line. You dribble the full length of the pitch. You round the keeper. You get a tap in. You get a 0.98 XG shot. Right? Now, I may have generated like 0.01 expected assists from that because there's no way you're supposed to score from the pass that I did on the halfway line. So it's a very low probability chance to score. However, I've generated 0.98 expected goals. No, expected assisted goals. So they're two different things. I don't really find expected assisted goals that useful. Again, in a vacuum. In a vacuum. Obviously, Shirky's in like the top 1% because he's a king. There we go. Big up to you, Mr. Jack. There we go. There's some interesting data points to hopefully wrap this up. We got to 200 likes, which is absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys so much on the old YouTube. How much of this is actually useful and how much are just data products to sell to clubs? Well, Rohan, the fact that clubs are purchasing data tells you everything. If a club is investing however much money into the data, and it's not just one club, it's like all of them, the amount of investment nowadays that goes into data analysis, it matters a lot. Clearly, these clubs at the highest level value data, and I think rightly so. I think rightly so. Anyway, thank you so much. You're gonna watch Naruto. Big up to you, Musty. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really hope you enjoyed it. Massive shout out to Tony who became a hardcore ultra member of the channel. Big up to you. Feel free to DM me about it, Musty, because Naruto was historically my favorite anime and manga. If you would like to be a beautiful person like Tony has been, click that join button or click the link that the Nobbot has just provided to you. You can join for £3 a month. Some guidance, by the way. If you are joining the channel, first of all, thank you. Don't join from your iPhone because, big up to everyone in the Hall of Fame, by the way, because Apple charges an extra 30%. So if you join on your iPhone, you're giving Apple 30% extra for no reason. Either join on an Android phone, or if you don't have an Android, join on your desktop to save yourself some money. Because otherwise you end up paying more, and I don't see that money. Apple does. And I think they're doing pretty good for finances, in all honesty. I think they're doing pretty good for finances. They don't need an extra 30%, you know? They are greedy. It's because of the App Store ruling, because it's through YouTube, through the App Store, so Apple does charge an extra 30%. So if you are joining, don't do it through your phone. I only realised that like a couple weeks ago when I just like went on my phone just to test, because I like to look at my own channel through a viewer lens, and I was like, wait, my lowest tier is £3.99. That's not right. It should be £2.99. And then I realised, oh. Yes, Graham, so if you've done, and if you are a current member, I would absolutely recommend cancel on what your current platform is, rejoin on computer, desktop. Save yourself some money, because unfortunately I don't see that money. And hey, if you're on the lower tier, then that means, and you're paying that much anyway, why not join a higher tier and get extra benefits from it? Haha. Cheeky little plug there from me, boy. Thank you so much. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow on Twitch, tomorrow evening, twitch.tv/LNobbins for some Football Manager content. And then we'll be back on the weekend for some post-mortems for the West Ham game. Keep an eye out for the tactical preview therein. Thank you so much for watching. We're through to the semi-finals. Come on, City. Goodbye, guys.